I hate my life.
You serious?
Go do that, but they're not gonna let me do it.
Yeah. All right. Look at that. We actually played twice in a row without canceling.
Wow.
They're just
it was wishy-washy
It was
there.
close.
We
it was
tried.
close, but we made it this time. All
Despite
right.
everything.
What?
What'd you say?
Despite everything.
Despite everything? Yeah.
Literally.
Literally despite everything. Anyways.
There was a lot of things against us.
Like, you didn't have any issues?
It wasn't my fault this time.
Yeah, and I don't think you had any issues. Not directly.
Potentially. You could have potentially had car issues.
That's not my car, though.
No, but
That was her.
Anyways.
You guys, you know,
we're here.
It's a communal property state. It's your problem.
It's your...
Any of her problems are also your problem.
Yep, it is my
legally.
problem.
All right.
So
nice.
last
you get
time,
for getting married.
you guys got up to a lot of different shenanigans.
Woo.
You ended up
Did we?
Yeah.
kidnapping.
Face of recognition.
Kidnapping a couple people, creating a jail in your basement.
I forgot I made a dungeon.
It's
For
not.
2 people, not just one.
Also, you might want to make it bigger.
the second person?
I don't think
Yeah, there
I
was
want
2
to
persons.
make-
We have 2 people.
Well,
We
I
have the
did-
crazy guy that
Yeah.
they know
That you-
of,
that he's-
and then
that-
a rando that he was gonna kill, and I said no.
I see.
Yeah.
Violence solves more issues, but I understand.
On top of that, you also got a new quest from your friends in both the wizardry and the, I was going to say clergy. I don't know.
Go to the forest of hell.
Yes, to a new place. If you remember, you found like a little half-burnt piece of paper, and they were able to decipher it. And they have a location. Does it? And you happen to have a party member who knows how to get there.
Yes.
Did they ever say what was in the forest? I forgot.
So we go really quick. Is you don't know specifically what's in it. So it's not that it's the forest itself, it's a place in the forest.
Yeah.
And that place in the forest was you as a child were always told never to go there because the ghosts were wrong, and there was something looked like the entire place had been burned by a fire or something, and the ghosts were wrong.
You don't know that though.
You don't know that.
Yeah,
this is
I
what
was
she knows.
distracted that session.
Okay, and so the
No,
with
you're,
jails.
you guys, I didn't tell you.
Yeah, she kept it to herself.
Well, I told her, but
You
she's
told
not
her,
here.
yeah, she'll be here soon, hopefully. But you guys have a new quest, and the plan was the next day you're going to go out to a tavern outside of town and wait for, specifically
2 days.
2 days, and you're going to wait for the monk to meet you there, and you're going to set out for this new place to look for a second keystone.
We need to either deal with the people in the
Yes.
dungeon
Yes.
or hire a babysitter.
Who's the baby?
The people in our dungeon.
The dungeon guard, I guess.
Listen, have you guys ever had a pet gerbil before? You could just do that.
No, I've had hamsters though.
You've seen the water thing and with the little ball and they go lick lick.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can make that. Just
I'm sure I could.
Oh my god, really?
It's not good.
No,
it's not bad. They'll live.
Oh, that's debatable.
Well, you're a
Because
scientist,
water
right?
sitting in a barrel like that is not going to be good.
Yeah, we don't have iodine tablets in this day and age. But you're a scientist, right? You get to experiment. You weren't sure. This is a chance.
Sir.
As much as I love scientific experimentation, I don't think I'm ready for human experimentation.
Are they human, though?
We're the good guys.
Yes,
Both
they
of the
are
people
human.
Both of the people that you have in your basement.
He told us they were normal.
They are just good old normal people. Normal humans.
Well, they're
Although he
normal
wouldn't
humans,
tell me what their
but
skin
they
color
are
was.
part of that.
They work for a not so nice organization, but so just a refresher. You picked up one guy and you got out of him the guy from the other house.
Yep.
He is a alchemist.
Yep.
And he makes potions for
He
the
can make a
assassins.
potion of drinking.
Is that just vodka?
What?
You need a water bottle?
This is the water bottle.
A potion of safe drink? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to make a
Boiled
sticker for
water
this that
bottle.
just says potion of drinking.
And the second
Wait, technically you have to boil water to make it safe. Would that not be brewing a potion of drinking?
Potion of drinking.
Boil water.
It sounds like he got. Oh no! Then we have to give him like a furnace or something. He can set the whole place on fire.
No, we don't give him the furnace. We brew the potion and give it to him.
Finish.
But we're not the alchemists.
Right. No. Yeah, he's the alchemist. We'll tell him, hey, just brew yourself.
The second guy was not an assassin. He was just a guy who worked. Remember, because there was you intercepted them moving like goods around in like a little cove in like a cave, and they were just sailors from this ship. They were just bringing in a shipment, and you also stole. Oh, sorry. Did you ever go and get that shipment, or did we not get that far?
No,
it's buried.
It's still buried. It's still buried. Okay.
It's still buried.
And you stole a shipment and you buried it outside of town.
Yep.
If we're trying to be good guys, which I agree with, by the way, we could go get the guards, bring them back. They'll see the temporary inmates, and then we can explain the tunnel system and the assassins. And then they can deal with it while we head out of town.
I don't know how the guards are going to feel about us having a dungeon in our house.
You guys are magic people. Can you make friends with one of them?
I'm not magic.
I am a man of science.
Surely you.
Don't call him Shirley. His name is Silas.
I have some moral restraints that I've been ignoring, and I should probably be better.
I'm trying. Listen,
Let's just say it's a good thing he hasn't taken his oaths yet.
Listen, I'm still
Yet?
chaotic good.
Yet.
I'm trying to be good. This is very chaotic.
Remember, your previous patron is not happy about you stopping your paladin journey.
Being a heretic.
But I'm doing what's best for nature. Nature needs justice too.
Don't argue with me, argue with the god.
I am.
He's not here right now.
Can you leave a message?
I was just going to say that.
That's it. That's your prayer.
Please leave a message after the tone.
I'm praying and leaving a message thing. Anyways, okay, so we have this situation. You guys have time until you leave. What are we doing here? What are we?
Because I thought we were like the morning of the first day.
Yes.
Is where we left off.
Yes.
At least
And
that's
so,
where
and
I
also
found.
a reminder: you have totally filled in like the hole in your tunnel that goes into like the assassin's tunnel. So it is blocked off entirely.
Yes, we are safe.
Yes.
You believe you believe yourselves to be safe.
Well, because you crushed
I
those people.
filled. No, that was a different hole. But yes, I filled in our hole and I filled in that hole.
Yeah.
So,
Filled all the holes.
but we believe some of them escaped, right?
No, because I didn't check.
We don't know.
No,
what happened.
I specifically said that you could tell there were some people still alive in the rubble. You didn't know how
Alive
many.
and escaped are different things.
Yes, but you knew there were some of them were still alive.
So we think we just left them trapped in there?
Yes.
I let them live.
Shouldn't we be
we're
helping
becoming
them?
the bad guys.
Wait, what's my manacle number?
Okay, what we do is we
Guys,
collapse the
at this
building,
rate,
right?
we're going to be the evil boss at the end of the campaign that someone else is trying
No.
to stop.
Did we actually collapse a building out in the distance?
You don't know. You heard you heard a crash and you saw.
No, I heard a crash.
You heard a crash and you saw a distant dust.
Okay,
Yes.
what if we go to that and
Returning to the scene of the crime.
from the top side and excavate and save the people in there?
You went to bed for a night.
God, this sounds
Yeah.
really
We
psychotic.
can do it in the morning.
It is.
It's
morning
already
now.
morning.
It's
Oh, then we can go investigate. We have people that say we don't.
Do I know where I can buy manacles?
Don't you already have manacles? I'm pretty sure
I
you
have
already
one.
He likes his manacles.
They're very useful.
Wait,
I mean, yeah,
Who did
you
you
can
leave
go-
them on?
Huh?
Who did you leave them
In
on?
real life too, or just in the game?
I only have one in this campaign.
Wow.
And my other player has like 10.
That's weird.
For his bachelor party, we got a set of handcuffs. So, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll also tell you, you don't need manacles to restrain anyone. You can just use rope because you got plenty of rope. So that is a possibility. Or you can go get
He
more
doesn't
manacles.
like rope. He likes
We
manacles.
can use rope.
I mean, I could probably make manacles.
Yeah, and he can make manacles pretty quickly.
All right. It's just when we find these suspected terrorists, we probably want them to not just be running around willy-nilly. That's it. That's all.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with labeling people terrorists.
I'm scared. They're terrorists.
I'm pretty sure we're terrorizing them too.
Well, they did it first.
Isn't it all just a matter of perspective?
They're just doing their jobs.
Listen, I'm not a monk. I don't do philosophy.
There.
So what are we doing?
Well, I was in front of the cells of the two
Yes.
people.
I'm going to attempt to
Is
make
where
their
our
cells
aisle
a little more
left
comfortable
off.
for them.
Padding.
Okay.
I
So there's
don't
two
know.
cells. Yeah, 2 cells. They're just dirt with like a door in front of it, right? Is that what it was? You like call it out like an area of dirt and you put like a door in.
Basically, yeah.
And they were both restrained. You just dumped them in there. Okay.
Told them goodnight and left.
Basically.
Did you give them kisses?
I don't think so.
How could they sleep?
My mind went there too.
Just sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Most of the time. It's like you guys actually went through a divorce, but it was like it was an okay divorce, you know? You guys are still buddies.
We were roommates for how long?
5 years or something.
Hey, that's longer than a lot of people's marriages.
So
Anyway.
what's the plan?
I
Poor DM.
put
I
last
don't
time
care.
I wrote down talking to guys
Yes.
and selling PJs.
So you came down. You were in your PJs, or he was.
No,
in.
he was.
That's right. He was.
Because
Because
I just
Oh,
I don't
right,
I
because
forgot
yeah,
sleep.
because you just kidnapped him like in the morning.
Does someone
as
want to
you-
go break into his house to get him some normal clothes?
Oh my god. Imagine. Sorry, just imagine. You're the prisoner.
Should we not be doing
You're the prisoner, and someone breaks into your house, kidnaps you, and then a day later they come back with your wardrobe.
With your clothes.
With your
not,
clothes.
Not a set of our clothes,
Ooh,
but
your clothes.
your clothes.
Here to make you feel comfortable.
I actually have a set of common clothes.
There you go.
Here, I'll just give him my clothes. There you go.
But they're not special clothes. How is he supposed to feel special?
But FYI, he's still restrained, so he's just sitting there on the ground. Like,
Should I
you
embroider
kinda just-
inmate 1 on his on these clothes that we give to
Okay,
him?
but is it 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1?
How many?
How many?
Hold on.
I
do
don't
you
think
we're
I
gonna
want
need?
to plan that far ahead. I just want to do 1 and hope that that's sufficient.
Clearly not, because we have a second.
Well, I mean, but single digits will be sufficient.
I hear there's money in this business.
Kidnapping?
No,
Only if you
prisons.
follow through with the ransom.
No, like being a prison warden and all that. Don't want to sideline your plot too awful much, though.
You guys are going.
Okay.
We still don't know what
Again,
we're
I
going to
don't
do
really
with
care.
them.
As long as
we
you
have a
guys
job
have
to go
fun,
do.
that's what I care about.
I don't really care about the guys in cages. I want to make sure the other guys are dealt with.
What other guys?
The ones that were in the cave-in.
Okay.
That's
He
my...
wants to go
Let's
continue
go
to
check it out.
terrorize the cave collapse victims.
Do they
They were terrorists.
know your face?
No, because I was an animal.
Okay.
And they don't know us.
Yeah, I was
I
just
meant-
And just a reminder, the people you collapsed the building on, they were actual assassins.
Yes.
I'm justified. But yeah, so
but
I
makes
want to
it
go.
better, but
I want to go see it from topside.
Okay,
No, no, that's
so
fine.
who's going to look after the cave?
Concerned citizen.
You two? What about you two?
I'm talking to the guy.
Okay.
I-
So we'll-
I feel terrible about the dungeon, so I want to make it better.
okay, so how about this? While you guys are walking that direction, we'll go with these guys. So what are you doing to make the dirt hole better?
They're not going to judge your
Premium
craftsmanship.
dirt.
You didn't even make the dirt hole. He did.
Made the dirt hole.
Yeah, I
Supreme logos everywhere.
feel like they need beds.
We have spares
I just-
upstairs, I guess.
I just feel terrible about throwing them in the dirt
I need to
hole
put
and going
like
to bed.
sinister boss music on or something. Because yeah, you guys.
How long are we keeping these guys?
I don't know. We're
do
leaving
I
in
need
2
to be
days.
doing?
Yeah, you're
Like,
leaving.
yeah, this is not good.
Not even 2 days.
I don't
this is
even
day
know why
one,
you
so,
kept
like,
me, to
leaving
be
tomorrow.
honest. That's on you.
We're leaving tomorrow.
You're the one who chose not to kill them.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you knocked him out.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Well, the second one. The
You started.
first,
he was gonna kill him,
the second
and then
one,
she
yeah.
knocked him out.
The first one, I was like, I don't know what to do with them.
Mr. Artificer, what are we doing? Beds?
I think beds to start with.
Okay.
So
these guys are still restrained, so you can just go into their cells and not have to deal with it. So you just, because you got a bunch of spare like furniture now, because you bought a bunch of furniture and you got like a couple extra mattresses, so you go and toss them in the corner. You know, they give you a very very.
Does solitaire exist in this world?
Solitaire?
Solitaire confinement?
No, solitaire, like the card game.
Yeah, like give them a deck of cards so they can just...
I'm sure there's some in-world equivalent that one person can play a card game with themselves. Unfortunately, they are restrained, so they're unable to play a card game by themselves right now.
Skill issue.
Okay, so you put beds in there with them. They give you glares as you come in and out of their
Dude,
cell.
I'm sorry. This was not my intention. I did not do this.
I like how you're just dumbfounded by the situation.
Go ahead, give me a persuasion check, just for fun.
And they're just looking at you, and they're just like, you.
Persuasion.
I don't even have
18.
open.
Okay, so their glares are a little less violent. I don't know. There's a little bit less violent intention behind their stares. So, and for you too.
Yeah.
This guy's like that you were talking to is basically just babbling and just sobbing right now. Because, like, yeah.
That's the wrong character.
He keeps on going, just make the potions.
Yeah, literally, it's just like, I'm just trying to find out how much he knows about who he works for. And so, whatever information that is.
Yeah, so he just goes, someone comes by, gives me an order, I make them all, and then like, someone else comes by and picks them up.
And you don't know these people who, like, does the same person order each time? And the
I
same
don't
person
know. They
picks
wear like cowls. They're assassins. The whole point of the thing is they don't want to be recognized.
There's voice and other features like height and stuff that.
Sometimes it's a different person.
Okay.
Yes, like
And
this
he
guy's
doesn't
like
know much.
is like full on like sobbing. Because remember, these guys have been terrorizing this guy for days. Like
Yeah.
So
he's a victim?
When he's
he's the guy who kept on showing up at his house and like, scaring the shit out of him.
That's just bad neighbors.
So when he's
You're not
done
even neighbors; they're like blocks away.
making the adjustments
Yeah.
in the room, I am gonna like
Untie
him
him?
and then leave the room.
Okay. So again, what do we do to the doors to make sure it's secure?
I don't know. What did we do to the doors again?
I have a magic lock.
Magic lock. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So the guy that you were talking to kind of just like crawls to the corner and is just like.
Oh, did we give him like food and water too?
Nope. It's just a hole in the ground with a bed.
I'm working on that.
Good prisoners.
I'm
get food and
googling
And,
what
like-
do I put in a medieval dungeon.
Okay.
And
So
like the second
not
guy,
medieval,
like,
just evil.
straight up starts like trying to knock down the door. He can't because it's magic, and he's not. I guess again we'll do a roll for it because he can't overcome. No, he doesn't have the strength. to
so
overcome
he's actively trying
it.
to get out.
So the guy that you talk to is just having a mental breakdown. The other guy is physically trying to break out.
Okay.
There.
Okay, we'll go back to you two. So you go. It's a good several blocks away on the different area of this entire like section of the city, and you come to. So it looks like so. It's like one of those big houses, you know, like kind of similar. I don't know. So like half of it has fallen down into like a pit, and the other half is still standing. But there's a ring of guards surrounding it. And you can see people actively working in the rubble, and they're keeping people back and away from it. These are city guards.
Do I see like someone?
You're rolling perception, yeah.
I want to see like a higher
Can I
ranking
assist him?
person.
What's your perception?
Probably not great.
8.
2.
Okay, yeah. We roll with advantage.
2?
Plus
Yeah.
2.
But like my
13.
wisdom's a -1,
Okay.
so
So from your vantage point, you see mostly just like what looks like common guards, but you think you see like someone who might be like a ranking official in like the debris itself, looking around.
Okay, so I'll go to one of the common guards that I get to. I'll be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
concerned citizen, what's going on?"
Concerned citizen.
What?
Oi, what happened here?
So roll persuasion.
As a concerned perpetrator, what happened here?
Did they all survive?
That one.
Did I
He kind
get
of
a TPK?
he kind of gives you a glare, like shoves you, and is like, "Keep moving," type of thing. Like
Okay, I'll move on to the next guard over.
No lollygagging.
They roll persuasion
I-
with a disadvantage because the next guy saw you get rebuffed by the first guard
18.
with disadvantage.
I gotta roll a 14 and a 19.
Okay,
Plus 4.
so you can ask him the same thing.
Yeah.
He just goes, "Not sure yet. We're investigating."
Okay. Thank you.
Does he have any suspects?
I don't know. Do you have any
Ooh.
suspects?
He just gives you a look and goes, "We're investigating."
I mean, it looks like someone was tunneling. That's kind of weird, right?
You know,
You did not see any sort of tunneling from your
It looks like
vantage
he's
point.
tunneling.
There-
I mean,
those
I can
property
look at
values, though. I
can
bet we
see.
can afford this place cheap now. Says God. I don't know.
So the guard goes, "How did you know there was tunneling?"
I can see.
There's
You
a-
can't see.
there's a
You
key.
physically cannot see the tunnel.
I've been walking around.
Yeah, you can't. No, you can't see it. Just like the house is collapsed, so you can't see the tunnel.
Saw from over there. One of the higher story.
Roll.
I live over there, one of the higher story buildings.
Okay.
Well, I'm at like.
Roll you
Why,
on deception.
why would it collapse
Deception.
if there wasn't
Okay,
tunnels?
what is it called when like there's like sinkholes and
Yeah,
crap?
I
Like,
don't know. Sinkholes.
yeah, be like, this place isn't known for sinkholes, is it?
But he said specifically
He
said
said
tunneling.
tunnels.
He said tunnels.
Yeah.
17.
That's
17.
Yeah.
So he just kind of like waves you on. Just get out of here.
Okay.
He rolled very low, and but yes.
Is there any real estate offices around here? I bet we can probably buy that property for cheap now.
It's already connected to our first house.
Are you asking me, or are you asking a guard, or are you just saying that
Sorry, I'm asking the DM
the DM?
if there's any real estate anything around here.
Yeah.
Now I'll say it to your character, like, is this worth investigating?
It's
So,
only
okay,
a little bit worse
let me
than what we currently
rephrase.
have.
Let me rephrase. There are people who sell real estate in this city. You don't know if they're selling this real estate. You don't know if it's for sale.
Probably not.
Listen, this is a fictional world. We can afford this.
How about this? Roll intelligence, since you're the one who wants to do this.
Ah, crap. Just straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence.
6 minus 1, 5.
What's real estate?
So you have like a thought about might be cheap, and you don't get any farther than that.
Cheap?
You can maybe find the owner of that house and ask him.
I think we know where he's at.
I think he might be dead.
No. Okay, so remember, this is not the house of the guy you kidnapped. This is a separate house.
Yeah.
He would still say that though.
I
Character.
think we have.
No,
Wait,
different house.
wait.
Different house.
Are we sure?
Did we collapse some
Probably.
random person's house
Yes.
that they weren't even associated with the
You don't know.
assassins?
He just made the
God,
the ceiling fall in, and you heard a house collapse in the distance. And it's a third house.
Up until this, I thought it was entirely
No.
associated
Nope.
with the
Yeah.
Assassins
No,
Guild.
we don't
I
know.
we don't know.
do not know.
They were
We just
using
know
the
the
basement.
tunnel underneath is, but that's it.
To be fair,
You
when I-
may have killed an innocent
when I
person.
collapsed it, I wasn't thinking
We
of
may
the
have
house
not.
above it.
In my defense, Your Honor, I was not thinking.
So
I mean-
here's one thing I'll say. This is by far not the worst that these two have been up to for shenanigans in other campaigns.
That's
the last
true.
campaign, they ended up carpet bombing someone's house.
Listen, they were there.
What?
Do you guys both have negative intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Is it my? What is your intelligence?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, back
In my defense, Your Honor, my intelligence is 8.
back in the
That's
house.
stupid.
Anything else you want to do with these poor people's?
God.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I want to make sure to give them like food and water, a bucket to go in. I don't know.
They went all night without a bucket?
What?
They went all night without a bucket?
Yeah,
Yes.
they've been tied up until now. They haven't been able
I
to
only released
do
the one dude too
anything.
because the other dude's being aggressive. So
Oh, you tied him back up. Okay.
no,
Oh, you
well,
didn't
no,
release him.
because I never
Yeah,
went
Yeah.
and saw
So
him yet,
one of them is
so.
still tied up at this point, and the other one is sobbing in the corner.
It's the one that is the guy that we don't know at all.
Yeah.
Is he trying to actively get out when he's trying to do his
Yeah.
stuff?
He's like very aggressively trying. Like he's tied up. He's like trying to fight back. He's failing, but he's trying.
Once we're ready to release him, I'll use the magic rope to tie him up, untie the other one, walk out of the cell, and then recall the magic rope, because then he can't
'Cause I
attack
was
us
like-
while we're in there.
I was like, I don't know if we want to get in a fight with this dude, just the two of us sitting here.
We need the idiots.
He is
help.
unarmed because he doesn't have any weapons.
I know, but
Just so you know.
I'd
it's
still
not
rather
something we
use the
wanna get in.
magic rope to not have to deal with his shit. Well, we're gonna have to deal with his shit, just not yet.
If I talk to him, or when we're doing all this, and
Yeah.
I try and talk to him, is he answering?
So okay. So
me at
first
all?
off, you gagged both of them too. So
Well, I'll
so
do
you're
that.
You're gonna remove the
Yeah.
gag. Okay. Because he's talking to the guy on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not them.
So what are you gonna say to him?
Kind of similar line of questioning of the other one, like.
So okay. So here's the thing. You can approach
What?
this and you can do a persuasion or you can do an intimidation. It's up to you. How do you want to approach
I'm
it?
not very good at it.
Because right at this point, he is basically just all he's saying to you is
Should we do good cop, bad cop?
he's essentially cursing you and saying that you're gonna die for this essentially.
Well, I hope he's not a warlock.
No, I'm gonna do persuasion.
Thank you. I'm a dad. This is
22.
legally required.
So what do you do? So it will be intimidation or persuasion?
Persuasion, like.
So what's your first question? We'll start with what specifically are you asking?
Because he was in that one room, right? That same room with the potions and everything. That's where we.
So this guy was part of the ship crew.
The ship crew?
Yes.
Do I know that?
I assume so. I assume you told her, whoever pulled him in.
I don't think I mentioned anything about the ships. I said there was a dock and potions and shipments.
Yeah.
I didn't mention anything about the crew.
Yeah. So the
Because I didn't gather the
But I
information about
think
that.
I would have put two and two together.
he's dressed like a deckhand from a ship.
Okay,
Let's put it that
okay.
way.
So then I would have definitely
We're
put
also
two
a
and
port city. There's lots of ships here.
Her intelligence isn't innate.
Exactly.
two. Mine's a 16.
Okay. So what are you asking him?
She's Watson.
Mine's 20.
Yeah, so
He's Sherlock.
you're
your
something
cousins?
to the effect of
I don't know. Her charisma would be
Like-
high enough. She's a warlock.
I don't know. I know that where does he take the shipments or the location of the stuff?
Because when you rolled
Where
it
are
out.
the other drugs?
22.
Okay. So he basically what he says it's
And
kind
who
of
he takes him
it's
to.
kind of phrased as, oh, we bring in shipments in and out for the Assassin's Guild, and they're not going to be happy when they find the shipment missing. Basically, it's
Okay.
like he gives you information, but it's like an
Yeah.
underlying threat of, oh, you're going to get it.
That's okay.
Don't worry, we already took care of them.
Is that what you say?
No, I don't even think I'm in there.
No.
Am I?
Well, this is while you're trying to do the rest of the stuff.
So it's
Oh, yeah, okay, so I'd be in.
Actually, roll an intimidation check.
I was kidding. I was going to say that to
Oh.
him.
Okay, never mind. I was like, if you can roll intimidation. See if you scare him.
he's the prisoner. You don't have to be afraid of him.
That's not our style.
Do
But he
you
also
know how
tells you
short I am?
It's just that doc. They
These
bring
guys
stuff
are
there to
huge.
meet someone, hand it off, or receive stuff, go back to their
And
ship.
again, I'm
Unlike
betting
me,
it's
they're
a new
normal.
person each time. And he doesn't know anything more about the Assassin's Guild besides that.
They are cargo runners.
Okay. Well,
And then he finishes with, "They're gonna get you for this. They don't like it when people take their things."
they probably were gonna get us anyway, so at some point we probably would have crossed paths.
Mm-hmm.
Just expedited it.
We've already done stuff to piss them off. This is just
the cherry on top.
Yeah.
So that's mainly it. And
That's
then
it.
we're gonna do the rope thing so that we don't have to deal with.
I do also want to give them like cards, maybe a book.
You're gonna tie him up and give him cards.
No,
No,
he's
after
gonna
I-
untie.
okay.
He's gonna tie him up with the special rope so he can untie him after we
making
shut
fun
the
of
door.
these
That would be cruel. Like, here's some
Okay,
stuff
so-
to play with. Don't know how you're gonna do it, but
You
good luck
you
with that.
essentially leave the room. You untie him. He immediately starts trying to break down the door. He's unsuccessful because it's a magic door, but he's immediately trying to break out. He's also like screaming and shouting at the top of his lungs too.
I mean, they're underground
He's
with a lot of
underground.
dirt and.
Dirt is a great insulator.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's nice and
So
cool.
like when you
How
two,
terrible would it be if we just had you like cave in the entrance, so it's not even possible for them to get out, even if they break out of their cell?
let's just say when you guys go up the stairs back in the main room, you hear like a very muffled from the living room.
I can just see like Sir just being like,
Yeah.
what are we doing
What
now?
are we doing?
Guys, we need to do some soundproofing.
That's your solution?
We are going to get arrested for this. Like,
Can't
we
we just-
have living people in our basement right now.
Can't we just let them loose into the wild and... In the middle of the
Yeah,
city?
you two. What are we up to now? So you're still
Okay, I have a
over
plan.
at the area, at the class
I
house.
have a plan.
Now, when you say loose them into the wild, are we just gonna like take them 20 miles outside the city and just be free?
Usually the other side of the city. They don't know where we live.
So, okay, two things.
One of them does.
Yeah, they
Two things.
do.
Yeah, one of them
One
knows
does.
who you are. He doesn't know where you. Oh no, he does.
He does.
He does know
where you live
because
he-
our tunnel connects.
So the other guy, however, does not. The angry guy.
The one
does
making
not.
threats.
He does not know where he is.
Yeah, we could totally just release him into a random dark
you
alleyway.
guys don't know about this. You're not
Yeah,
there.
no, we're
You're
right,
busy.
right.
So, yeah.
I'm not thrilled with this.
Okay. So how about this? We'll let you two
This
think
is
about it.
extremely
You two,
suboptimal.
you two think about it for a minute. We're gonna go back to these two and see what they have in mind.
Okay, so I want to go a couple houses down to a new set of guards.
Oh my god.
So okay, so you're just like you're gonna like go like
guards alone.
you're gonna like hunt for like some guard on patrol or something.
No,
like
I
that?
just well, you said they're
Just
like
far
Oh,
enough
they're
away.
around, oh, you're gonna go around the ring.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like obviously like stalk around the ring of guards? Or are you gonna go into the
I'll
alley?
just-
Okay,
I'll
okay.
go to the road, walk down, then come back in.
Because I'm just imagining him just like
Nah,
getting
follow.
rebuffed and just goes to the next one, like around the ring. You know.
I can see the rest of the guards just being like,
This guy.
Okay, so like
Uh,
off
Just
the side.
humor him, it'll
Sure.
be faster.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to go up to this new guard and be like, hey, pardon me, I can help.
Pardon me, good sir.
So I'm a druid. I want to show mold earth. I pick up a little hunk of wood,
Okay,
dirt and mold it. And
Okay, so
stuff.
here you-
I can help, and I have a really strong friend.
That's really incriminating. What if they find out it was you?
Do a persuasion check, please.
I think they missed that.
Persuasion.
I just did the random, like...
I got a friend. He's very strong.
And he just
I'm role-playing.
24.
24. Okay, so he so you do like a demonstration from like Mold Earth demonstration or something, or okay. So he
Make a statue of him.
Oh, I thought you were going to make a little orb of
I don't
Earth.
know if I can get it that detailed. It's a
Start
cantrip.
practicing.
It's a cantrip.
so the guard nods to like the guy next to him, goes, "Go grab the captain," and he runs off. So you sit there for a couple seconds.
While you're waiting, practice making a statue.
I'll sit there and practice making a little thing in my hand of him. It's like, do a pose for me.
So about 20 seconds later,
Oh, hi.
guard comes back and he has the guy you picked out as like being at like a higher rank, and he goes, "So I hear you're a druid.
Yes. I'm
You
here
say
to
you
help.
can help."
I can offer my services, and I have a really strong friend.
Okay, so I want you to do one more persuasion check.
Find a strong friend.
That one.
I don't know. He doesn't
Run.
look that strong.
So he Ghibli like flexes and like pulls a muscle.
Oh!
And
Wait, he doesn't get to roll his own persuasion?
So
His muscles can be very persuasive.
He seems very unpersuaded, and he goes, "This is a internal matter. We'll handle ourselves. But thank you for the offer of help."
Let us know if it becomes external.
GTFO.
I am at your service if you reconsider.
Noted. He leaves.
Okay.
Noted. Don't come back.
Spider.
As you like turn.
How bad do we really want to get in this hole?
I want to make sure the assassins are dead, personally. Or at least...
Oh,
You turn into a
guards.
Black Widow, go like bite all the living guys. And then leave.
I don't think I have enough venom to do that. A snake would, but that'd be like super sus. Like, why is there a random snake in the hole?
Okay, turn into a spider to get down there, then turn into a snake.
I could only wild shape twice. How do I get out?
Snake.
As a snake.
As a snake.
I could throw the spider in there.
The damage alone from the fall would kill it.
No, spiders don't take fall damage. They're very light. They have a lot of surface
I can't
area
tell if that's an
compared to their
actual
weight.
rule or no.
I know ants
Or you
don't.
just being...
I don't think it actually is in D&D. I think everything takes
Because I would
fall damage.
have totally
But
believed you.
spiders and squirrels and things like that can actually fall from like any height without getting hurt.
Terminal velocity is not a problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are we doing?
What?
Terminal velocity for small creatures is very
I
low.
don't know what that word is.
It's the fastest that something can go while falling through the atmosphere. Yeah.
Anyways.
You should know this. You took
Yes.
We want to make
It's
sure that they're
imagine
dead.
it's like birds.
Or
Like,
to the guards.
terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity
Hang on
of
a
the
bit.
unladen swallow.
Like, I'm okay if they become prisoners.
I'm sure they'll figure it out on their own.
I'm okay if they become prisoners.
They're
We
digging.
don't have
They're
a
gonna
van.
find it.
So, when you hear him say this, you remember, Ghibli, did you tell her your backstory at all?
What's your
I think she
backstory?
knows my backstory.
Does she know your backstory?
I don't know his backstory.
You have a backstory.
If she
I
does,
think she
okay.
does.
So
I don't
you
know.
remember that? He grew up nobility, so this type of thing is like, just throw him in the dungeon type of thing,
I mean... Yeah... Like, I'm not...
See, but I also kind of grew up similarly, and that's not the thought I had.
You did...
You talked about different kinds of poor. There's different kinds of rich.
Well, no, she's an elf. She's not used to the cruel, hard world that is the dwarven society.
Right.
Are dwarves capitalists?
In this
boomers.
world,
They're boomers.
They're boomers.
actually, the dwarves in this world are pretty hardcore, but we'll get there eventually. Let's just say the people who don't like it sacrifice the volcano gods.
Yeah.
They make weapons.
Can we go there on vacation?
I
Do you
forget.
want to sacrifice?
I'm not part of that.
No.
Well, you're part of the same religion, but you don't live near the volcanoes.
Yeah, that's...
You live in an island.
Do you want
That's
me
down the
to?
street.
Do you want me to build you a volcano in the basement?
Is that a thing?
Your
that
house
you
is
can
made
do?
of wood.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
It's
good
a
leaving the
fifth
whole
grade
as it
science
is.
experiment
They'll
where
figure
it's
it
just-
itself out.
So
He's
you
just
think
like,
we don't have to
"Oh."
worry about the Assassin's Guild again?
well,
little
we're not
straw
done
man
with
to
them,
throw into
but,
the
like,
Then
volcano.
what do we do? If we're not done, we do something.
The guards, the city government, will find whoever's trapped in there and then deal with them. And maybe if they want to investigate, they'll find
Unless
the
they're
tunnels
killed
because there's
first.
tunnels.
Yeah,
They'll figure it out.
Can I hear really quick?
Assassins.
Okay.
Really quick. Can I get the two of you just roll an intelligence check really quick?
Oh no!
Turn into a fly and go tell the captain of the guard, by the way, the guys down there are assassins, and then fly away.
I can't speak human fly.
18.
Oh.
Okay.
3.
Write a note. Turn
So-
into a bird and deliver it to
So-
the captain of
A
the
little
guard.
birdie told me.
That's-
For
not-
a glorious moment, Ghibli's mind seems to come together. He's like, "What if the Assassin's Guild bribed the guards?"
Can we trust the guards?
You know what? That's good thinking.
I know, that's why I default to killing them. It's easier.
Oh.
And if you don't do this... And if you
So
don't do
you're
the
telling
prisoner
me
thing, then it's still good.
The only way
You
to bring
can't
these guys
kill
in our basement to
prisoners.
justice
That's
is just
bad.
to kill them.
Not necessarily, but I'm saying.
But if you turn the prisoners and then kill them,
this is the thing that you two would think of on your own without making you roll for it. Is that in order for something this massive to exist on the underground of this city, there must at least
honestly, I'm kind of worried about that.
Some influence over the governing body and/or.
But we don't know to what extent does it bleed over into.
Yeah, I was hoping that it was just a few guards, not like.
You don't know that
systemic,
but you know that there has to be some form of influence. Yeah, you don't have to roll for that one. You guys have positive intelligence.
Very much so.
In that case,
+5.
Plus 3.
I would be okay with picking a fight with the survivors, not the entire town's guard.
Perhaps we should go back to our home, but you can go down as a spider and see what is happening at least, and then we can go down.
I feel like we can accomplish the same thing by climbing to like on top of a roof and then like
worship active volcanoes as gods.
Yeah, that sounds pretty valid.
If it's collapsed we're not going to see that from outside of the tunnels, are we?
Like from the top, like on top of a roof to look in.
I'm excited to go.
Is there a roof we can go? Wait, hold on. She goes to the roof all the time.
I'm assuming there's tall buildings around.
So this is more of a.
Would you like me to build you one?
Yes, build me a building right here.
This is more of a residential area. So there are buildings as tall as your house around, but there's no one rich enough to have an enormous house. Okay. So like two, maybe 3 stories.
Did you get to the cloud district very often?
He wants to climb up to a roof nearby and look down to see if we can see some tunnels.
You can do that. You get decent vantage point.
Okay, so
it is the middle of the day. I'll just point that out.
Yes. See you.
I will wait at the bottom, and you can go and do your thing.
Like, is there like an alleyway?
Sure, tons of alleyways.
Yeah, go to an alleyway. Mm-hmm. Look left, look right. Turn to the spire, climb up the wall.
So first, perception check to see if you see anyone. Actually, hold on. We can do, if you want, you can do a stealth check first to like hide in like the alley, and then
I'll look first.
Okay. Did you get a good roll?
13 to look.
So we don't see anyone near a narrow alleyway. Don't see anyone at the moment.
Okay.
And I'll just stay at the base of the building and just.
So I don't see anyone, so I'll just wild shape in.
Okay.
You're the most suspicious person ever.
Okay, so what we wild shaping into?
Spider.
Spider? Okay.
Yes.
Did you take your ghillie seat with you? That would make you less suspicious.
Climb the it takes you a bit.
You hide.
3-story building. You get to the top. So I want you to do another perception check, looking down.
You can also bring a flower pot to stand on.
No, I am that stupid.
No.
18. Okay, so from here you can see that for 18, you cannot see the tunnels from here. There's too much debris. You can definitely see where a specific area of the house just fell down a layer and everything collapsed on top of it. But you can't see the tunnels.
Okay.
And you don't see. So another thing you notice is the guards. There's not like healers out looking for survivors. There's just guards. They're basically waiting for someone to come and start cleaning up the mess. Essentially, they're not looking for survivors.
Interesting.
So did they already find survivors, or are they just expecting everyone to be dead?
I don't know.
They
because
refuse
it's
my help.
At this point.
So I'm assuming they're outside contractor, or they have their own guys or something to clean this up.
Yeah. So there's one thing. There's no healers because there is a specific group of magical healers in the city, and you would have expected them to be here looking for survivors, but they're just
waiting
guards.
For the Assassin's Guild.
And on top of that, they are not actively doing anything. They are just looking around and waiting. So you're assuming they're waiting for someone like actually construct. Yeah, they're waiting for it's an accident, and now they've gone past the point. There's no one here. There's no ambulances. They're just waiting for some people to come and start cleaning up the mess.
Interesting. So I can hold this form for a little bit. I'll sit here and wait.
Okay.
After a few minutes, I will just be like,
I'll position myself, maybe like not on top of it, but like under an eave, so he can have line of sight to me.
Ghibli. Roll perception to see if you can see the tiny little spider on the 3rd floor.
I'll wave at him if it helps.
Wow,
advantage if I wave.
21.
Oh.
So it's like Ghibli just like, you can see his little spider hand. waving at him.
and then I'll go.
Do spiders have hands?
Yes.
Well, one of their arms is waving.
No.
Just there's
Can you
one
see?
spider leg with a human hand on the end of it.
Can you see into the tunnels?
Would this have to be charades?
No, he said this is yes, this is no, and then he started asking him questions.
It's working.
No, I'm just wondering if he would be able to hear him or not. Or if he's so far away that
How loud are you
Ghibli
saying
would have to
this?
be doing
Ghibli.
charades.
Are you shouting at him?
How smart are you?
I am doing the whispering, but not really.
No, you can't hear him. So from here, he's doing. You know.
I've got time. I'll walk back down into earshot distance of him.
Okay.
And then I'll just keep explaining that until it'll be like, "Do you understand?" No, that's no. You don't understand. You understand. Okay, and then I go through the whole thing again, and then be like, "Do you want to go?"
We apparently
in
should
there?"
have sent a babysitter with them.
I know, usually we have enough to
You're
be able to
smart.
send
You can
someone
just
with,
figure out
but
what's going on.
right now we don't have enough people
Sorry.
to send another one.
Are you afraid of doing that?
I usually follow their stupidity. I just
Is there anything I
wanted
can do
deal
to
with
help?
the dungeon.
Why are you a pussy? No, that's not yes or no.
No, I am not.
No.
Can I? How much can I articulate?
You could
Can I-
wild shape into one if you would like.
I hate
House
that.
cat.
Yeah,
That's
that's what you gotta do. Wild shape into a
Okay.
house cat when he has
So I'll
to
let
do
you.
that.
I'll let you guys think. Come back to the house now. What are you two doing?
Oh boy.
We should have swapped roles. We deal with the inmates.
I mean, maybe not because they would have come back to find both of them dead or something.
Honestly,
Or the
I would have
house
been
on
okay with
fire.
that because it wouldn't have been my problem anymore.
Yeah, but the house on fire might be. 'Cause they would have
That would be my problem. They
you
also
wanna-
may have accidentally let the one guy escape. Well, I mean, they probably would have just killed the guy that was fighting back.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So what we doing?
Do we want to wait till they get back and decide as a group what to do with these guys?
Yeah, probably.
Because
Do
I'm
you
not
want to wait
sure.
around?
They've got stuff to entertain them. We can leave them down there for a while. We can hear them
No.
from the basement screaming.
Yeah, but I doubt anyone else can. I mean, I can go check and walk around the house and make sure.
Alright, so
What do your
you
elf
can't-
ears hear?
You can do that, and for the most part, no. In the so at some points, around where the tunnel actually
Yeah.
passes under, you hear a very distant one.
That's fine.
This entire world's haunted. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
true.
I'll be right there, right here. That's where we can hear
Okay,
him
so
right
you're gonna
now.
wait until the other two get back. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
You two, what are we doing?
Is there a point in sticking around? Do you want to stick around? Why? Well, that's not a yes or no.
I love the concept of a spider.
You're
It would have to be more like this.
So as you're doing
You're
this,
trying to look?
as you're doing
You're
this,
talking to
Ghibli.
a wall too.
Ghibli. As you're doing this, one of the guards approaches.
Oh, hold up.
And he goes, who are you talking to? You're looking around.
Myself.
Just go, I'm talking to him, and point at the wall.
Roll persuasion.
I'll just start building a spider web, just where I'm at.
Oh, don't delete the character. Don't delete the character. Oh.
Don't delete the
I hit the wrong
Ghibli's
button.
the middle of the speech. She goes,
Die.
Just
Brain
do-
dead.
soul destroyed. It's just a body just going.
Just
you said
vanishes.
you said persuasion?
Aaron is standing in his place.
6. I have a +3.
So the guard is eyeing you suspiciously now, and he seems to be kind of making a decision on what to do next, because you're essentially talking to a building right next to this scene of disaster.
It's not like he asked
Blame
the
it on
other
your
building to
intelligence.
collapse.
Did you guys come find me? Because I can help.
He goes. He goes. No.
Oh.
I'd appreciate it if you moved along and didn't loiter around this area. He gives
What's
you
loitering?
Valid question.
That's valid for him.
Please don't stand around this area. It is jurisdiction of the city watch. Please move on.
What's the city watching?
You're not that stupid.
Oh, okay. I completely understand.
His brain is at home today.
I like walk down the like alleyway like 10 feet and just against the wall.
And the guard like leans in the alleyway. Keep going.
I just act confused like, why?
Ooh. Is this
What?
one of the guards that's like guarding the hole?
Yes.
Ooh, can I like get on him?
Ooh.
Yeah, you can.
I would like to go. I want to jump on his back
So let's do an athletics check to see if you
as
can
a
land.
spider.
As a spider, so you
Ooh.
can land on him. Because it's a
I have giant
3-story
spider
drop.
stats.
I'm not trying to stare directly at him or anything, but I am looking in the general direction, so I think I'd have a good chance of seeing the spider go.
When he tells you,
Are you
keep
sure
going,
he's
just
this
move to the
big?
other side of the alley.
Tiny
When he tells you keep going, just move to the other side of
She
the alley.
had a better
and
suggestion.
athletics.
What you say?
Athletics, please.
You're not supposed to be standing here, so you
That
sit.
Is athletics
Yeah,
strength
that's pretty
or
good.
dex?
Athletics, strength.
Dang it. Could it be dex?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Here's the difference. No, it doesn't matter. Nat 20.
Oh, I would get a natural 1. And I was like, oh. So what would have happened if you got a natural 1 if you would have jumped? You would have missed, taken fall damage, and immediately turned into an elf again, like right in front of him.
That would have been very funny.
The
So
voices were
would
real.
have been funnier to like turn back into an elf, like in between his legs on the ground, just like.
Hi. So you come down and you like land right like on his on his shoulder essentially, and he doesn't seem to notice.
Yeah.
However, he is still focused on you. He's like, "Harry, you heard me. Keep going."
Do I notice him?
Perception check, please.
Well, emotion is like, yeah.
17.
You do. You see a little spider giving you hand signals from the shoulder.
Can I join you instead? I've always been interested in being a guard, and I'm big and strong.
Do persuasion with disadvantage.
I can just see you doing that.
What is that one?
17.
Wow, this is a 6, so 8.
He's getting a little bit upset with you now. He's like, "Okay, let's go," and he comes to grab you and leads you away further down the alleyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not interested in that kind of thing. Sorry, not my taste, but you know.
So you move with him as he takes you
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
So he takes you down out the alleyway and then shoves you into the road.
Right.
Do a strength check for me, please.
Finally, something you're good at.
8. I got a +5.
You got a 9. So you fall face first into the cobblestone street and just sort of skates. You go like an actual angry yeah, and then he goes back to his
Anger
post.
the guards.
I'm strong.
Are you sure?
I just can't roll well.
Okay, so Richard, Silas, he goes back and he's one of the guys posted at the perimeter, so he just sits there and you hear this go, "God, the things that put up here." And he's talking to his friend, and immediately after you hear from the captain, "Hey, no talking."
I'll go into the hole.
I'll go
Okay.
home.
He does
I'll
not
go home.
does not notice you as he climbed down.
Probably good so that you don't spend the night in jail.
I need you to do a roll, make an investigation check, please.
The spider can handle himself
Me stats.
because he was giving me no.
14.
Okay. So you kind of start picking around, looking. So you find furniture and rugs and all sorts of wood from the beams, and all that sort of stuff. And you find after a good 10 minutes of searching, you finally find a little gap that goes down underneath. Would you like to keep going under?
Yes.
Okay. So you go down. It's like a tunnel. You collapse 3 stories of a building. So it takes a while. But you do find like the stone floor that you remember, and so it's like so there's like a doorway right into this room where they were. So like the debris has collapsed and like filled the doorway. You climb out, and you're on top of like the pile of debris in like that hallway, like the underground hallway.
Wouldn't this have been easier to just go through the tunnel?
Yeah.
They blocked off the tunnel.
Yeah, we can unblock it, but
Like they filled in the whole thing.
there's a lot of things that would have been easier, but that's hindsight.
So in this tunnel, you see 3 of those like the constructs, and there's 2 assassins talking to each other next to it.
Ooh, what are they saying?
Okay, so can you do perception for me? Because we're a tiny little.
Spill the tea. I love the
22.
gossip.
So basically, what you get out of there,
Spider gossip.
is you hear you guys. Oh, thank God, no one died. Most people are injured. We lost a construct. And the other one is where they're hiring a crew to come and clean up the place and hopefully try and rebuild it. And they said something about they've paid off the right people, so there's not going to be an investigation. They'll file it away as a failure in the construction of the building.
Insurance payout. Let's go.
Or they're not worried about us.
So far.
Huh?
They got more to worry on.
Alright. Which, I guess, which side of the hallway am I on? The side that goes to our place or
Other side.
the other side?
Other side.
Okay. Let's go down there. Sure. Where's that go?
It's a long hallway, and I'll just tell you, there's not much within their direct vicinity, so it will take you some time to get down there.
Especially as a speeder.
Yeah, I'll not do that. They need to get more
'Cause you
efficient with their tunnel.
Are a small spider.
Yeah. Okay.
Turn
I'll
into a giant spider.
go back up and
Okay.
go back.
Okay, sure.
That won't be
So,
suspicious at all.
and before I forget, if I'm able to back up, if not, that's fine. When he throws me or whatever, I'll yell back at him. Fine, I'll just go home, and I'll go home.
Okay, so that goes home. Okay, so would you like to return home?
Yeah, I'll go
guard.
Okay, so he gets home first.
Okay.
Without him.
Hi, honey, I'm home. Sorry. Hi, honeys, I'm home. You would not believe.
The day I
So you look at him, he's got like mud across his face, and he's all scraped up.
Those guards can certainly be rude. Also,
Did
What
they
did you
kidnap
do
someone
to
and
them?
put them in the basement?
What did you do
I don't
to
think
them?
so. Loitering.
Wait, no. Did they kidnap 2 people to put in the basement?
No, they're...
We're not salty about this at all.
Wait, hold on. Do you guys know this thing called loitering?
Yes.
Apparently, they get pissy about that.
Yeah.
Also, we might have destroyed a 3-story building. By accident.
What do you mean we?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know that you know that word.
I've heard court dramas. I don't know.
I've heard court dramas.
Do those exist in this world?
You don't know you're too.
Or are we all sitting
You're
there like,
too
what the
poor.
fuck's some court drama?
Court exists and drama definitely exists.
But like putting the 2 together in our heads probably doesn't make sense.
Fair.
I've been to court a few times. They use that word when they're guilty and don't want to be.
When have you been to court?
I'm a prince.
You have vivid flashbacks of being rejected from your home for being bald and beardless.
Okay, I did it to myself. Really and truly, my character motivation is to find hair. Or more accurately, find out why God hates me. That's literally my character is, why does God hate me? Why can't I have hair?
Probably because you're an alcoholic.
That is actually one of them.
He just has an epiphany. Oh my God, it's because I drink too much. Oh.
Anyways, that's part of my day. Also, I don't know where Spider Boy went.
Spider Boy.
Well,
Who's
he's a
Spider Boy?
he's the boy who turns
only
into a
spider in our party.
Well,
Simon
with him,
or something.
With him, you gotta clarify, okay?
I'm not that special needs. Just
Did you make a new spider friend, or is this our previous spider friend?
previous spider friend? Like
Got it. Okay.
I think he went out looking at the rubble and the
And you
tunnels.
just left him.
He didn't want me.
You abandoned him.
He got a new friend, some city guard. I don't think they're actually friends because he was kind of a jerk.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
So, like, at this moment, Silas gets back.
You're still a spider that's panting?
I'm still saying.
You want to still be a spider?
Oh yeah. Can I find him and climb up on him?
Yeah, so as you're talking, actually roll perception to see if you notice.
19.
So as you're talking, you feel like a little like... yeah. So I want you to roll, you do dex and you do a dex, see if he can catch you.
17.
1.
You're
Not one.
doing terrible.
Oh yeah.
So you have like a spider in hand.
Oh. Sorry. Force of habit. Did you see anything good?
What's that mean?
Yes. Two arms is no. 2 arms is no.
Forgot your own code.
It's been a minute.
His intelligence is negative.
Do you want to tell us about it?
Yeah. I'll attempt to. I want to jump from his hand and then turn.
Stay in his hand and while.
Yes, do it.
I'll stay in his hand while she.
Boom. I wasn't expecting that.
So how would you like to deal with this? Would you like him to like fall on top of your hand, or would you like to catch him?
I'm not expecting that. I'm just telling you that. So he's just
He's just sitting on your hand now. You're just on the ground. Yeah, the full weight of a grown man just
Ow!
still.
Yeah, I got stuff.
Can you get off my hand, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, so they totally paid off the guards, and they.
I knew it.
Yeah, it's all been covered up. No one died though.
Is that good?
I was about to say, I
It's a
thought you were
thing.
trying to kill people.
It's a thing.
So do we need to go down the tunnels and deal with it?
Tried to kill them, but then I felt bad about it.
Okay.
So now you don't have to feel bad about it.
You get to.
They were most certainly grievously injured.
But they're alive, and
They're
we're in a
alive.
world where healing magic exists, so it's not really a problem.
Well, and not only that, but
It's
they're
okay, we've all learned
assassins,
from
right?
Batman
Yes.
that severe head trauma is better than killing.
So what do we do now? Do we need to search the hospital beds? Like, what's going on?
I
He's
think,
just stabbing people.
I think we just have to wait. Just wait. I think
Pretty sure that's
we
war
have our other
they
journey.
don't. It's just, they don't know it was us.
We have our other thing that we have to do. What time is it by this point?
At this point, I'll say it's about noon.
Okay.
Wait, we gotta go.
So we
Wait,
have our
we're
journey
going-
tomorrow.
How did you find out this information?
I'm in the hole.
Is there people in the hole?
Yeah, in the tunnels.
Right now.
Yeah.
Who?
Don't.
Assassins.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's assassins within a few hundred feet of us.
We filled the hole.
We did fill it, and they were like on the other side of the rubble.
But we can unfill it
Well,
and deal with them.
if you go in the hole, you'd still have to deal with the rubble.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's inconvenient.
Yeah.
Was it made out of earth?
It's kind of made out of a little bit of everything the house is made out of.
Well, we could dig around about it.
I
They're
could-
gonna
I
clean
could
it
fix
up.
it. It'd be very, very suspicious.
You said that they're cleaning it
Yeah,
up.
they're hiring someone to clean it up.
Yeah. So eventually it'll just be available again.
If anything, we have cost the Assassin's Guild a lot of money. So that's a win.
I don't know if it is, because they're gonna not be happy with us.
They don't know
They
it's
don't know
us.
it's us.
Yeah, but
They have no idea.
we're gonna have to kill the guys.
They chalked it up to a
Yeah. By the way, since they all live,
yeah,
what
so
are we
it's-
gonna do with
yeah,
the guys in the
as
basement?
soon as she says this, you hear like a.
Alright, is that ghosts again?
No, that's the guy in the basement.
Not
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, I was
It's
about
not
to
my
say
problem.
it might be soon. I don't know what you're doing with him.
What do you guys want to do?
Hey, You know magic.
Mhm.
Can you erase his memory?
I was just gonna say we could wait until one of us is high enough level to erase their memory.
We're gonna be gone, and
I
we
can
don't
do
know
that.
for how long.
I can make a baseball bat.
You have the ability to. Just...
I think that's how artificers cast spells, right?
Baseball bats.
I'm out of spells.
We
but not
are
out of
leaving,
shells.
you guys. We can't just leave them there.
So you want to bring him along?
No, we gotta figure something out. So.
Well, we can't trust the city guard. Apparently, they're in
the city
on
guards
it.
are in on it.
And like, I do have minor qualms about just killing him.
What if we wait till the midnight sun thing and then blindfold them, the one that's not our neighbor, and just drive him out to the middle of nowhere and just set him free?
Drag them out to the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, how far are you thinking middle of nowhere?
Like
in
the
the
city.
forest or in the ocean?
in the city, but like a few blocks, like on the other side of the
he's
city.
seen us.
Wait.
But does he know who you are?
So he would not know. He does not know who you are, but he has seen
Wait.
you, and who is.
Wait.
Disguised ourselves.
Wait. We don't have to deal with this.
Well, he
Not
already
by
seen me.
ourselves. We are part of a guild. I bet the guild has a way to
Are
deal
they
with.
gonna
I don't
know?
think they want to deal with a war with the assassins.
This might get us kicked
It's
out
an
of the guild.
adventure.
I
We can pay people. That's the thing.
I love your reaction, and then the rest of us just like,
Oh,
no.
This is gonna get us kicked out of the guild.
yeah, that's kind of what I was
We're
thinking.
poking a bear that they don't want to poke.
The only other friend I have in town is the barkeep, but I'm not sure he can do anything specific to this situation. We could get him blackout drunk. See how much of his memory we can.
How are
That's
you
just-
gonna get him to drink?
That's just brain trauma with extra steps.
He'll get thirsty eventually. All men do.
Fun brain trauma.
Ooh, but no, I like where that thought went. We get him blackout drunk, then drive him to the middle of nowhere, and just
Then hit him with a baseball bat?
and then do a baseball bat.
He still knows who we are.
That's what.
But this is a big city,
That's
right?
what the alcohol and baseball
city.
bat is
Big
for.
city.
Okay, question about the area that we're
I don't
in.
wanna be
How
involved in
many people are dwarves and how many people are elves in the area?
Not very many.
And we're the two that he's seen the most of.
You can turn to a spider.
Correct.
Can you turn him into a spider?
No.
Keep him a spider.
Nope. Good thought, though.
That's a different spell.
Just so many rules.
I'll get there eventually, but not today.
So, what's the plan, people?
Did you feed him?
Did you feed him?
Yes, I did.
Did you make sure he has water
Yes.
and a bucket?
Yes.
And a
Yeah.
bed.
And
Ooh.
a book. Oh my gosh, there's so many
And some
things.
And a
Cards.
book and cards.
There's so many things.
I'm trying to be a good host for this
Okay.
person that was just foisted upon me.
I hear seafood's a popular food for hosting.
We are near the ocean. We
Throws,
got catch from
throws
the
a couple
crab.
live crabs in there.
No, that's not
Live
good.
crabs. No.
I was thinking we could use him as bait as one of her traps or something, because
That's a little.
yeah. I was like,
there's
wait, that's
wine.
not good. That's not good. We're good.
I'm liking the catch and release idea.
He's.
They're gonna know who we
so-
are.
I
Okay,
have a
so-
feeling he's gonna recognize
Or we
us.
could just murder him.
I don't like that idea either.
We could just unalive him. Is that easier?
Why did you kidnap this
Please,
guy?
no.
I didn't kidnap him.
You were the one that knocked him
I
out.
knocked him out. He drug him over here.
But what were you gonna do with knocking him out?
I don't know. I was just trying to get him out of there and me
Okay,
out
okay.
of there.
Have
And
we
I wasn't
killed
thinking,
Any
okay?
assassins people.
Oh, I don't want to go down that. That's literally
You've
too
killed
dark
their
for this stream.
constructs.
Do the constructs have uniforms?
No, but they're built in a certain way. They have a certain like paint job to them.
Okay. So
Are
You cannot have just paint as a uniform. Just so you know. only works
No,
I can't.
no, you
There's a
can.
construct.
It's just not.
You have to be very good at it.
Okay, so here's a thought that probably only me or the warlock could probably pull off, is that maybe tonight we like break in and like break them out and be like, hey, I'm with the guild, I'm here to get you out, come on, let's go. And then
Sure.
we
But
have
then he still knows our face.
he doesn't know my face.
And that's the important thing. Is
Yes.
that you are safe. Screw the rest of them.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like I'm not unique, but I'm fairly unique in the area, and so are you.
Mm-hmm. A bald dwarf? There's not many of those around here.
Bald, beardless
Most
dwarf.
beard, yeah.
people don't know that you're a dwarf.
That's
but
true.
They
A
think
3
you're
foot
very-
tall human's still pretty atypical.
There's no clean answers to this
Fat hobbit.
little predicament you gave us.
It was her fault.
You started
You
it.
started
no,
it.
I was just going to
Kidnapped
kill
the
him.
first
But
guy.
you didn't. You said non-lethal.
Oh, well, yeah, it's the
You-
first guy, yeah.
You kidnapped the first guy. She just made it worse. But you started it.
Maybe we can hire
Pacifism is not always
Ooh,
a good thing.
I can hire him.
No, I don't. Go ahead and
Hire
try.
We
him?
give him money, and then he becomes
Do we
a
have enough
traitor.
money
He
for
becomes
that?
a man on the
I
inside.
feel like the Assassin's Guild is going to pay him more.
This is a terrible idea.
Why are you the voice of reason right now?
Because he has the highest intelligence.
the potions you got, or any of those potions like memory.
No.
Aw, the
well,
one who wrote him down is not
They
here.
No,
were,
I-
none of them were memory. They were all like performance
Yeah,
enhancing.
I wrote them down somewhere. Where were they?
Actually, is she coming
Alright.
still? No?
Alright, it was health potion, speed potion, and the 2 other
don't know
potions. I
where
forget. Guys, we need a better answer.
You have a whole day until you have to leave.
The best answer I have is cut off his hands and cut out his tongue so he can't.
He can
But
still
that-
write.
No, you cut off his hands and then take out his tongue, but that seems inhumane.
Does he
You know, I'm pretty sure that they would still be able to have him point out who did this to him.
Without hands?
Just like this.
The way I communicate with you is a spider.
Oh, right.
And to mimic your earlier argument, this is a world where there are magical healers.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure major restoration can grow back limbs and such.
I think so. I can also make limbs for people, so.
Give him a hand so he can write.
You just haven't seen that yet.
Listen. I got nothing.
I'm looking through my spells to see if I can find anything that's going to help us. I don't have any evil spells because
We can
reasons.
convince him the heirs of his ways.
I don't think there's a good
Go ahead and try.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you're gonna go down then?
Sure.
Okay, so there's 2 doors. One you hear crying behind, the other you hear shouting and someone trying to break down the door.
It's locked, you know.
All you get from that is a strangled yell and another like impact on the door.
I'll impact the door from the other side. I'm not trying to break it down, just thunk.
You hear it's more of like a frustrated, like, you know, oh come on, like type of like, grunt.
It's
Res-
locked.
Resumes his banging on the door.
Can I see
I
him?
don't know if I said this. I was planning for it to be like cell bar sort of doors.
Oh, okay. So he can see you then. He's like
Yeah.
kicking at the cell bar doors. He's just glaring at you and shouting.
We have a problem.
You
workshop
have
it
a
with
problem.
No,
And
it's just me.
he's like, oh, I've got a problem too.
What's your problem? I'm a little listen.
You have like
I'm
there's a-
pretty sure you can figure it out.
there's a
very
moment of just
easily.
like dumb like confoundment on his face where he's like, really?
Really, I'm here for you.
You are my problem.
Okay, how can we solve said problem?
Letting me kill you.
No.
Wait. Good idea, because that is self-defense.
Oh my. You waited for these two to leave the table before you said that.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Listen, but like, okay, I want to live. I assume you want to live.
I want to kill you and live.
See, that's just being greedy.
I don't think it is.
I guess each of us are entitled to our own opinion, but like...
Well, mine's the right one.
Mine's the left one. The one that's you're left with. Because I'm on this side and you're on that side. So...
How close are you to the bars, by the way?
3 feet away.
Okay. If he was closer, he would have taken a swipe at you for that one. But...
So what? Help me brain shop here. Brainstorm, whatever. How can we both live and get out of this situation?
He puts his face up his words. As long as you are alive, that is not an option.
I pull out.
Sorry, as long as I'm alive, that's not an option.
I pull out my javelin. I'll be like, "You sure that's your answer?"
He's like, yeah. He doesn't flinch at all. He just do an intimidation check. We'll see. It's gonna be a high check, but
Your wife's short.
So he takes a few steps back, but he doesn't really say anything. He just glares at you, but he moves out of range of at least poking range. He seems a little bit, for the first time, a little bit frightened now.
I don't want.
Did you try to hit this guy?
Me?
Yeah.
No. But I will.
I want you to make a strength check.
Oh, boy.
Did he hit you?
Not that I know of. 14.
Ooh. So he just grabs it and he tries to yank it in, and it's like a stalemate. You guys rolled the exact same thing. So I need you to do another strength check.
What's he pulling on?
My javelin.
He stuck a javelin in it.
I didn't stick it in there, but...
I mean, yeah, but he reached it and grabbed it.
18.
Okay, so you yank it back out, and he kind of stumbles against the wall. He then grabs the water that he was given, just at you.
Stab. Just kidding. Don't do that.
That was their plan. That's what we're talking about. Instigating violence, so was self-defense is what they were doing. They were thinking,
what the?
See, that's better than mine.
Is this what you were talking about when I asked what I
said? You know what? That's still better than my plan, which was to make him sad enough that he deals with his own problems.
Oh my god.
That's...
Okay.
He's Moash.
Yes.
There's a couple things I can try. I can make it really weird for him in there. I can create...
Psychedelic?
I can make the floor mud. Or I can, enlarge him to make him bigger.
So you didn't...
I can't hurt, but I can make it weird, or...
You guys did not make a prison, you made one time.
I wasn't aware of them labeling these guys terrorists.
Okay, so
you are soaking wet now. He just dumped a bunch of water on you. And he's still not backing down, he's just moved back out of, poking range.
First of all, rude.
I think I'm owed a little rudeness in this case.
Your entitlement's gonna get you killed!
I'm inclined to agree with him. I'm not down there to say that, but I kind of agree with the bad guy at this point.
He takes the bucket he was given and he dumps the contents on you.
The one filled with poop?
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
He's gone. He's gone.
He is out. You have to throw it.
Nab one.
You have to throw it. You have to throw. You can't reach him with the spear.
That's fine. Nab one.
So you throw it and you miss. It just clatters on the floor. So he immediately picks it up and tries to stab you through the bars. What's your AC?
19.
He misses.
I get a second javelin.
I was honestly kind of hoping he was going to hit you.
So now he is in range, so you don't have to throw it. You can just do a melee attack.
I'm not great with javelins. 16. Sorry, 15.
That hits because he doesn't have any AC, a very high AC because he doesn't have armor. He's just a guy. It's a roll to attack. Roll your damage.
Aaron gave him a weapon.
So he is very hurt, but he's not dead. He sort of collapses back. He still makes an attack for you with disadvantage. I'm almost feeling like I should change it and make it not disadvantage so you have a natural 20 on it.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to do that? That'd be pretty funny, I think.
Honestly, sometimes I feel like nat 20s should overcome disadvantage just because it's funny.
So what's the hit dice for Javelin?
A D6 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. I got 1. 2 plus, so 7. 7 piercing damage. Okay, roll to hit again.
18.
Yeah, so roll damage. He's probably dead unless you roll like the worst possible roll.
8.
You just stab him clean through and he just falls back dead in the cell.
I just leave the javelins there for right now, and I come back, and I'm covered in crap, right?
Yes, and blood now.
Problem solved.
There's still a second one.
All right, hang on. Take it back. We can hose you off.
Thank you.
I think I would like to leave.
Just goes for a walk.
Just go for a
Just
walk.
go for a walk.
Maybe go buy some nice artificer resources.
Sure, we'll get to that. Okay, so now what?
So,
The sobbing in the other cell has increased significantly.
Oh no.
I'm getting hosed off, apparently.
yeah, I'm gonna create water. Just
Thank you. Listen.
Did you go outside first?
yes, I took him out back and hosed him off.
Okay. Listen. I tried the diplomatic approach. It did not go well.
Cool.
Someone else should try.
I'll try with the other guy. We'll see if we can come to a consensus where he lives.
Oh, do you mind grabbing my javelins while you're there?
No. You can figure that later.
Alright, I'll grab them later.
Okay, so I'll go down and talk with the other guy and be like, hey guy?
He just barely even like notices you're there. He just sort of
Hey man, so you
Hey, buddy.
you probably heard what just happened over here.
Go.
That wasn't me, that was the short one. I don't want that to happen to you, so can we come to an agreement? I'm trying to save you, man.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
At this point,
Try to be nice.
you don't even need to roll anything. He's just like, anything you say, just don't kill me.
Cool. Yeah, so if we let you go, can you, like, not tell anyone about us?
He's just immediately like, yeah, sure, not a word.
Can I get, inside check on that?
Sure.
It's 16.
So at this point, this guy will do whatever you ask.
Okay,
Tell him to move out of the city.
yeah, you should probably move.
He's like,
The people you were working for, they're
Yeah.
not good people, and it's not great over there.
you get the sense that he's more thinking he should move because you're his neighbors, more than he works for the Assassins
You
Guild.
know, whatever
That's
it
honestly
takes.
more of what I was thinking he would leave to just get away from us.
I'll go anywhere else.
Okay,
It'd be funny if we saw him the next time.
unfortunately, I don't know the code
And
to
he
the
just
door.
screams and runs.
Who has the different
But
code to the door? He does.
I'll do mold earth on the
Yeah,
wall
that
next to
works.
it just to circumvent the door.
That works, yeah.
Yeah.
He still doesn't move because the only way out now is through your house.
Well, you know what? We have a lot of booby traps up there.
Do you say that aloud?
You doing okay over there, Jordan?
You know what? Yeah, I'll tell her, like, yeah, don't go through the house. It's not safe.
You could have him go through the rubble, and then he'd be a surprise survivor.
No.
You can take him back to his house.
How far down are we?
So here's the thing: you can go and just where his house is, and you can like mold earth to get back into it.
Because I wasn't even like
I'll
in
just-
their tunnels. We got to
No,
his basement.
his-
His our short tunnels.
First.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do what I need to do to get him back into his house.
Okay.
Okay. So do that. And I'll come back. And say, okay, guys, it's been taken care of.
He
Is
like
he dead?
Is it? Yeah. Did you do a better job than me?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about him anymore.
I tried my best.
You will never see him again.
And your best was not good enough.
I agree.
You are not the person to go down there.
I agree. Next
So,
time, you
I
can
mean, I
go.
don't know if any of us would have convinced that guy.
No.
I'm pretty sure he would have wanted
you
to.
Well,
guys.
she might.
So
She
now
could've
here's the
got
deal:
close.
you now have a dead body in your basement.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by dirt. We can just bury him.
Yeah, you can just bury him. Well, there is.
20 feet down.
Yeah,
Blah.
you mold earth. And
In the cell
can I
wall,
loot the
so that
corpse
if our
before
next
I do
prisoner
that?
tries to dig out,
Yes.
he finds the skeleton.
He does not have anything on him.
Okay, he's got 2 javelins. One
One of those is through him.
still last person.
Yeah, so you get 2 javelins.
Okay, so give him back to
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, does it have anything?
No,
Does,
I'm pretty sure you guys already looted him.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
last
I'm
time.
pretty
We
sure
did.
we would have taken everything away from him.
Right, you did
Yeah.
research.
No, that's the other campaign.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought
Not
that
this
joke
one.
here. Okay, so Bruce
No, I
bring him
don't think
over,
it
and
And
Because
with
of
the flick of your hand, all the evidence of there being a dungeon in your basement is gone.
no, there's still one.
They're gonna leave one of the cells there.
Sure.
Well, I mean, it's open though because you.
We already went
I'll
through the
fix the
trouble
wall.
of building it.
Okay, so one
It's
cell
a feature
vanishes,
now.
and there's one empty cell remaining. Okay,
Problem solved.
Now, what time of the day?
I'll say about this time it's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So, are you looking for anything in particular on your shopping?
No, I just
I
wanted
hope
an
you
excuse
think
to
better
leave.
of taking
Okay.
prisoners
I just
alive.
didn't want to be in the house for that.
I'm gonna say if you spend like 10 gold and you can find just some basic components
Especially
for
if they're
whatever.
assassins.
Oh yeah.
And so it'll give you it'll reduce your
That's
next
a long stare. but
next
both
project
of
you work
guys
on.
causing
It'll
this.
reduce the DC
is
by
a team effort.
a point because you have better
There's no
better
I in team, but there
materials
is
to
a
work
death.
with. Okay. Crisis averted.
Crisis handled.
Handled.
Yeah.
Weren't you guys gonna go do something this morning?
They already
he
did.
Oh, right. I have a achievement.
A
Yeah,
what?
sure. That's. Hey, Ghibli, want to go on an adventure?
I joined a guild
I was
to
just
do
like,
that.
Let's go on an adventure.
I love-
We'll be back.
Hey, do you guys want to do adventuring?
Oh, I'm not here.
He's not there.
He rage
I
quit.
left.
Do you want to do adventuring?
It's more of just a walk. It's a long walk.
It's an adventure walk.
I thought you were
just
gonna
lock
do it
the
in the
door when you
morning
leave.
before people were around, though.
We got distracted.
What are they doing?
So they buried their crate of potions that
He
he stole
buried it.
outside. So they're gonna go get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it really best to do that in the middle of the day when lots of people?
That's
are
what I'm questioning right
You did
now.
bury it right up against the wall.
Fine. I'll wait till midnight.
Okay.
That'll be my nighttime activity.
Not during the red sun, though. But, like,
Why not during the red sun?
because more people are awake during the red sun?
For what? How long is that?
A couple hours.
About
You just-
10 minutes.
We just wait
It's very fast.
after
red
before.
sun.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
Okay.
But around that time.
So you guys didn't get that done.
I guess not.
No, because
Okay.
we were looking at a hole in the ground.
So if anyone wants to do like a religion check, they can.
On
God.
Just for the holy day, the red sun
I
day.
think the one who
I'm
would
good at
have
religion.
it is gone.
Yeah. If you want to do that.
I'll do some day drink.
Can
night
it be
drinking.
I
Arcana?
don't think any of us are
Sure.
religious, really.
Ah, fuck.
Never mind.
10.
You know what?
11.
Actually,
I rolled a 2.
It's
I
funny.
can't
No,
even
no, no.
re-roll it.
None of you are
You're-
part of the religion here.
you're right. I need to pray to God. I need to... God, what's with my hair? Why are you
I
mad
got a
at me?
15.
15.
Is that
Okay.
Arcana?
So you,
Religion?
religion, or I guess what you can do. No, well, this is just religion.
14.
14. Okay. So, what did you get for religion? You just said it.
15?
I know.
15.
Pretty sure you
Fifteen?
said
I think
15.
so.
And what'd you get?
11.
11. What'd you get?
10.
Okay, so you three were thinking. Okay, so basically, are people out during the Red Night? Yes, they it's more for religious ceremonies, and once a week they go to nearest chantry for church during the midnight hour.
Is that tonight?
Did not roll high enough to know these things because you are not part of the religion and have not gone to church like the heathens you are.
So
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I typically sit on the roof,
Yeah.
so I would see this happening.
So the nearest
No.
chantry is not nearby. So
Okay.
you would tell people to be out
Out
and
and
about.
about.
You'd assume they're
Got
going
it.
to it, but yeah. Okay. You're gonna pray. Which god?
Goffin.
Okay. So
Is that
What?
the dwarf god or is
yes,
that
it's-
Dwarf
it-
god of the earth.
Yeah. So you're gonna give a prayer to your god. What are you saying?
Why do you hate me?
More or less. Be like, hi, it's been a while since we've talked, but what did I do to offend you? Why?
You lost your hair. That's what you did to
Like-
offend God.
I think of that as like his divine retribution against something I've done or not done. So it's like, what have I done or not done? Oh, Goffin.
So where'd you roll?
14.
14. So you don't get much sense of what you did. You get a sense of the anger and that you did something pretty significant. But he's not. He's more of a confusion of like indignation that you don't know type of thing.
So this is like an angry ex-girlfriend.
Kind of, yeah. Except for, and then you get visions of being buried alive by the god.
Is my god a woman?
No, not this one.
Okay.
Some of them are, not this one.
Yeah.
So you don't get much from this time.
I will give up drinking during the red sun so I can spend time praying.
There you go. Okay.
I like just during the red sun. Drink leading up to and after the red sun.
Baby steps.
A 2-hour window's a long time for not drinking.
Do I have a religious or any kind of religion?
Only, so this will be more character stuff we can talk about later.
Okay.
Only if you want to.
Okay.
So there is a set pantheon, but you don't have to be following that if you don't want to.
I kind of just want to be a heathen.
You just want to be even. I mean,
Well,
you
it's,
are.
like,
Okay.
because I didn't know if there was anything that my
Yeah.
race.
And
Oh, there definitely is.
my
So we
other
can talk about
campaign,
that.
I'm apatheism, which is I believe there's gods and I don't care.
Maybe that's why.
That's my other campaign.
Okay, so is everyone just going to bed then, waiting for?
No, I'm helping him adventure.
Well, I mean,
No,
yeah.
we're doing that tonight.
Yeah,
Wait for night, and then we can do
the red sun's in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
right?
So are you going? When are you going? Are you going during
It's
the
middle
dark?
of the day right now.
Oh,
Or are you going during like when the red sun is up?
Let's do like right before red sun up.
Okay, so you'll go
not
to
right
bed.
before. What if it takes a little bit?
More like an hour before.
Okay, yeah.
You'll go to bed.
Yeah.
And you two wake up about an hour before, and you head out. So you've come back now if you want. Do you want to stay out somewhere for the night?
No, I'll go back to my workshop and
Okay.
continue
So
working on
these
my
guys
shield.
are heading out while you're working. Do you want to go with them?
We're gonna
They
go
might.
adventuring.
They probably need a chaperone.
Just hey, we're gonna go on adventure. You wanna come back? It'll be a milk run, it'll be fine.
15 minutes tops.
As you say, 20-minute adventure, in and out. Come on,
It's a
let's
little
go.
longer walk than that, but yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Okay.
Since they're, inviting.
Okay. So it takes you about 30 minutes to get to the gate because it's a long ways
You
away.
lied to me.
Okay, so here's the deal. There are still guards up on the walls, and there are guards at the gate, too. They won't stop you, but I'm giving you the option to approach this how you want. So you're still inside the city.
Okay.
Did we bring the ghillie suits?
I always have mine.
You always
I'm
have
constantly wearing it. It leaves. I like it.
I'm not wearing mine, but I keep it on my person.
Yeah, I think actually.
Okay, so
Yeah, we're just going for a walk.
we're going for a walk.
Way back.
Okay.
Bunch of walking bushes.
So you walk through. One of them is like a sleep. There's two guards. One was asleep. The other one kind of gives you like a, pass through. You cross over and
No lollygagging.
So remember, there's a moat in like the outer like the kill zone right outside, and then there's that little ground up against the walls where you buried it up against the wall.
I thought you buried it in the moat.
Or did you bury it in the moat?
Because you
I thought
fell
it was
in.
in
It
the
was in the
moat.
moat because
In
the
the
moat's
moat.
empty.
So it's in the bottom of the empty moat.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah. I don't want to stealth into the moat.
okay. So roll stealth for me, please.
Ooh. 22.
So are you, do you tell your companions you're doing this?
Yeah, that's the point
good.
we're going.
Okay, good. So he's like, hey, follow me. And he's sort of like,
No, don't follow me. I'll be right back.
Oh, you're going to be right back. Okay. So he's
Oh,
like,
okay. I was about to roll
yeah,
for
he's like,
stealth.
I'll be right back. And kind of like, does a front flip off of the side of the moat and just vanishes into like the shadows.
Okay, and just Molder to dig up my loot.
Okay, first off,
Right.
we're going to roll some nature to see if you can find it.
Nature? Why am I bad at nature?
Advantage because
Oh,
you buried it.
okay. 10.
Just barely passed.
With advantage?
So it takes you a couple minutes longer than it should have, but you eventually find it.
You're a
Mulder.
druid. Why are you mad at
Nature is based off of intelligence.
And you
Didn't
have
take me.
Apparently, I should have gone with it.
a crate full of mysterious potions.
Cool. I'll carry it back up to the group and be like, "Alright, got the stuff."
How are you doing it? You can climb out of because they're like on like a bridge going over the moat. You like kind of drop off the side.
Oh, so I'll get it out the way I got it in.
By volley?
By wild shaping.
Oh, right.
So I'll merge it back into myself, and then I'll turn into something that can easily be smuggled in. I'll turn into a puppy. Yeah, so a puppy, and then I'll go up and
So
like, hey.
you guys are standing there like waiting, and you hear like a little yip of a puppy as it like comes up across the bridge and like, sits in front of you.
Yes.
Is that what you're gonna do to every animal you
Yes.
come across?
No. Are you him? Are you positive? Say no. Okay, it's him. I'll absentmindedly pet him.
So you walk back in. So one of the guards actually stands up and he's like, "What'd you do with your friend?"
We sold them for a puppy.
He is joking. I don't know. I think he's peeing or something. We're just coming back in.
You just left him out there?
You guys are here. It's safe, right?
No, he was-
It's the middle of the night.
I don't know. He needed to go to another city for something.
I want you to do not intimidation. No, what's the other one?
Deception?
Not deception. Persuasion. From his point of view,
Can I assist you?
Three people went
Left.
out.
And then shortly.
No, they sat there on the bridge for 10 minutes and then just came back missing a person.
Can I assist you?
Sure. Roll with advantage.
Thank you. 11.
He's like, fine, just go on.
Was it not one?
No, it was a 10.
Can't roll that one.
One. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So he waves you through and it's just like, whatever.
It was a 6 to start with, which would have been a 7 total.
So it's like you just barely passed. And he's just like,
Doesn't
yeah,
want to deal with
just
it.
wait, doesn't want to deal
Get
with it.
out of here.
Yeah, get in here.
No Olligaga.
So you guys are back in.
Cool.
So
I
you
put the
arrive
puppy
home.
on the floor.
Is
Yeah,
it the red
You're
sun?
gonna make the puppy
Yes.
walk all the way home?
No, I thought we were.
Yeah.
Going-
So you got home. You get home as soon as the red sun starts to rise.
Yeah.
So I just see them coming back.
Missing Richard now with the puppy. You can put 2 and 2 together. And
We
you
sold
assume-
Silas for a puppy.
It was a good deal because the
I
puppy
want
is
to be like
Silas.
a very happy puppy.
It's sort of like he sort of like prances around like almost has a little bit of the zoomings.
I want to stop, look at her, turn back into Elvis. I got potions.
Like a lot of potions.
Okay.
Now I'll pray to my God.
Again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sure.
I want.
He was gonna pray at the red sun.
Can't break that on the first night.
3.
You get the prayer equivalent of a cold shoulder.
I'll wait until the red sun goes down to drink a little bit. And then I'll go back to sleep.
It's just a nightcap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want amounts on what potions and how many.
So you get. This is an interesting one. It's all the same potions.
Okay.
So you get 12 of each in your little crate. However, there is a note in the crate
Oh, good.
that says, "What the hell did you put in these things? It seems to have there's something wrong. There's not much more than that, but it's more of like an angry letter, and they're returning the potions."
Did we find the Ian Nasir of potions?
And we let him live.
So you don't know what they have.
They
like,
don't have labels?
They, no, you can tell by the color what they are, but apparently there's something wrong with them.
Okay, so
defective.
what were they intended to be?
It is the same 3 that I gave you last time. So it's healing.
4.
It was 4.
4. Oh yeah. So sorry. We'll do 10. We'll do 10 of each
Oh,
kind.
I was gonna say 12. Still works because
Oh, that's fine. That's sure. We'll do 12 of each.
It's up to
Yeah,
you.
so 12 of each.
Oh, the healing.
Healing. Do you have them all down?
No.
I don't remember.
No, the one who wrote
Yes.
them down's not here.
Yeah.
Healing and speed.
But
is what I
I'll let her
remember.
know.
Yeah, but there is something wrong with them, and you do not know what.
Oh my god, now I actually want to drink them.
Okay. That's noted.
Just the next time we get in combat, be like, what does this do?
So there's 40 total.
Right. Are we all going to sleep for the rest of the day?
Yep.
Okay. When you awaken, it is the day that you're supposed to be leaving to go and meet your escort.
I am making sure everyone is up and ready to go on time, and we are getting out of here.
That sounds right.
Do you have all the notes about what you were supposed to do, or is that also...
Oh god, I don't even remember the secret handshake now.
Hold on.
I do.
Hold on.
I
wrote
have it.
I wrote it
I
down.
just made the short for
Because
this.
I have.
It's handshake and photosynthesis is the mitochondria of the cell.
Right!
We take
It's
this campaign very seriously.
photosynthesis.
Is it just photosynthesis?
No, his responses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
Is
is.
the mitochondria of the cell?
No,
Yes.
no, it's the photosynthesis is the
Powerhouse of the
Oh,
cell. No, but I have the map.
Mhm. Okay. So remember,
to check in at the inn.
Remember, since you're part of the Adventurers Guild, you do have access to horses. Would you like to walk, or would you like to get horses?
How far away is
Yeah.
it?
So so here's the thing: where you're meeting him is not that far. You could easily walk there.
But I also know how far away the
But
thing is.
yes, it'll be a long ways to where you're going.
We're gonna want horses.
Yep.
Can you go get the horses?
Yeah, you can go get horses from the Adventurers Guild.
Okay. So we'll just see.
I'll go with him to get horses so I can get the one I got last time.
Okay.
Oh, good idea. I want.
Okay, I guess we're all gonna go
Yeah,
get horses.
repertoire here.
I will make sure everyone's up in time so we can go get horses and be there
Okay.
on time.
So
have to be there
you
on
go
time.
and you get all the same horses,
Yes.
and you strike out.
Misspilled the pony.
Strike
Gusty,
out.
let's go. What? Where's my alcoholic horse?
Oh, fine. He actually, that's a good point. So you find your Dusty, the alcoholic horse, and
Yay.
he doesn't seem happy to see you.
Hey, Gusty, how you
He
doing?
kind of like moves away from you.
I'll speak with animals like, hey, Gusty, what's... Oh, that's right back up.
And you hear, this guy sent me to rehab.
Oh no!
I am sober, thank you very much.
What's his problem?
So he went to
Congratulations.
rehab
Thank you.
because of you.
They have horse rehab?
I guess so.
Do you want to try something different?
Strong.
He immediately is just like, nope, not taking anything from you.
Ooh, wait, you're attempting a little bit of sobriety, and he went through it. Maybe this could be a good thing.
Yeah,
It's only
I
sobriety
do.
for 2 hours a night.
This is something.
It's a start.
The horse could be a good influence
Ooh,
on him.
Ask him his opinion of God.
Do you know God?
Gotham, if that helps.
So,
That's the reason I'm doing it, after all.
let me think here.
Very pious dwarf.
The horse. You get. Only a truly evil god would give me the headaches that he got from that night after.
The good Lord.
So yes, I believe.
Colorblind.
That's
I-
a yes,
I
but not in a
believe
good way.
he's not happy with you.
Would you like me to leave you alone for now and... Okay.
Go corrupt a new horse.
I take offense at this corrupting. However, do you think a horse would enjoy a pipe?
A pipe of what?
Whatever Gandalf smokes.
Good stuff.
Pipe weed.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But I can ask. I can go ask.
Sugar.
Sugar. They like sugar.
They
They
do.
like-
You do
they
sugar
like
cubes.
sugar.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the pipe weed is just supposed to be tobacco.
Okay. I'm gonna leave and go get like a 5-pound bag of sugar.
Like granulated sugar or like sugar cubes?
No, we have to be on time.
It's just down the street, I assume.
It's a few miles out of town.
The sugar?
No, I'm sorry. I tell you. Shh. Yeah, it'll take you about 15 minutes to go and get it.
Hold on, I'm just gonna go get some sugar.
No. No, we have to be on time.
Yeah, but are we gonna be late if I get sugar?
Yes.
Are we?
Yes.
Is it that much of a time crunch?
We gotta go, don't we?
Why did you not wake us up earlier?
I did, and this happens. Okay.
Fine. My horse gets nothing. Who wants nothing? Come here.
You see, like, the stable hand is like...
We have got to go.
So he's like, so you want another horse or what?
Yeah, your second finest, please.
Second finest?
Your finest doesn't want to talk to me.
He's just like, whatever, and like picks another one out of the yeah.
What's his name or her name? I
Do you
don't
have to
know.
cast it again, or how
No, it's 10 minutes.
So this one is a she named Lily.
Her name's Lily.
Hi,
And
Lily.
immediately she's like, I've heard about you. Dusty was gone for a week after he came back with a ride from you.
And it'll be your job to keep him honest. Don't let him corrupt you.
He's like, he's not corrupting me.
Yes.
Hi, Lily. I feel like we're getting off on the wrong hoof. How?
I'm pretty sure that's just racist.
Xenophobic?
Xenophobic. Let's go with it. Yeah. Our horse of the aliens?
Are we gonna have a problem? I just want to ride.
I don't know, are we?
You got a problem? Do you?
Listen, I was gonna get you some sugar cubes, but apparently we'll be late if I do.
Well, if you give me them, they're probably laced with something.
What can I do to help us bond, Lily?
We'll figure it out as we go.
Okay, works for me.
Okay, we heading out then?
Yep.
Okay, so you head out to the city.
And we go to the inn.
So this inn is... That is my phone. Who's
And just
hosting.
an FYI, I made it so that we are half an hour early.
Wow.
I have time to get sugar.
Only half an
So
hour?
wait,
Why didn't you
So
wake us
we
up
did
then?
have time to get sugar.
You guys don't know
Does
that?
the inn sell sugar cubes?
You have not gotten there, so I was gonna say you take
But
you,
yes.
yeah, you take one out. So this is you pass through like the slums outside of town, out to the walls, and this is like out into the countryside a little bit. And there's like a small town with a inn at the center, and you go and stable your horses. And now what do you want to do? So you're here half an hour early.
Okay, flick one ear for yes and two for no.
Doesn't Speak with Animals last all day?
No,
in
it's...
Baldur's Gate it does,
Oh,
but this
Baldur's
no,
Gate,
it's
not that
10
one.
minutes.
So, what did you say again?
I
just
check in
wait.
at the end.
Okay, you check in. Okay.
Make sure that they know
Specific
we're here.
rooms, right?
There was nothing
There's
about
no
specific
specific,
rooms.
that's fine, yeah.
It just says to check in.
Be ready. Okay. Yeah. So what are you trying to do?
One ear for yes, two for no. Would you like some sugar?
Why are you
Doesn't-
looking down?
Doesn't-
Because I'm on the horse.
The horse does not react. And like the stable boy goes, sir, do you want me to take your horse?
Do you have sugar?
Sure.
Like cubes?
Yeah.
Can I have some, please? For
5
the horse.
copper.
For how many cubes?
1 cube.
He can tell you're desperate.
How many gold is in a copper? How many copper is in a gold?
How many gold
So
is in a cup?
It's 10 per level, right? So it'd be 10%.
So half a
So
silver,
100
basically.
copper and a gold.
Yeah.
I'll give him a gold piece and ask for a bunch of sugar cubes.
That's a lot of sugar
He immediately
cubes.
goes out and he brings back with a bag. Like it's a pretty decent bag, full of sugar cubes.
Thank you.
No, these are mine.
He does hand them to him because he gave him the money.
These ones are for my horse.
Can
It's for
I?
Bill the pony.
Can I also have a bag of sugar cubes?
Okay, so roll persuasion.
6.
He just goes, sorry, we're all out.
I bought all the sugar
We
cubes.
have carrots.
Maybe.
I'll give you 2 gold for some carrots.
Okay.
Jordan, you can go get a bowl.
Because I don't need an entire bowl.
You get a bag of like 50 carrots.
Can you bring me
Cool.
some gushers? There's an open box to your
Like real carrots, not baby carrots?
Oh, but carrot. Well, we don't have baby carrots. Yeah.
Thank you.
Here. Okay,
There's actually a different flavor that's like sour
Here.
in a different box.
Which
That's
kind do you want?
Okay.
There's another box right behind the
yeah.
Okay.
Watermelon, sour apple.
So you get a bag of carrots,
Can I have one of those too?
and this kid is like basically like, "Can I take your horses now?"
Do you want one?
Sure.
Which one? Sour one?
Surprise me.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yep, those are the fans.
Remember to leave one extra for.
At this point, only
She's
keeps coming.
yeah, she's. I think she's given up.
Okay.
It was almost 9 o'clock, so
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. He's like, "Can I take your horses now?"
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So he leaves the horses away.
Okay.
So he's gonna hang out in like the common room or whatever. Okay. So you hang out, and about 30 minutes later, the door opens. Not only does Urian come in,
This guy's late. Wait for 30 minutes.
and he's wearing very plain, like the plain like monk robes, you know. And behind him is the towering form of, what was her name? I forget her name. Was it Wynn, right?
Yes.
Wynn the Paladin, though she is not wearing her Paladin's armor. She's wearing more like a generic plate armor. And they come over to you, and he just goes,
Photosynthesis.
"It's the powerhouse of the cell." And he's like, over his shoulder, you see like the powerhouse. So he goes and like, he sits down. So here's the deal. We're going to stay here tonight, and we're going to start off in the morning. We are with a full caravan. And we are just simply, well, I'm simply just a brother on a way to the next monastery somewhere, and you all have been hired on as caravan guards. We will travel with them and then we will move off on our own decent ways on King's Road, and then head east to Old Eastwork, the city, and from there we will set out into the forest.
If we come from the other side, is it called Old Westwork?
I mean, technically it would be, but it is not named that, so no.
Do we get our own rooms, or do we have to share?
I assume you got your own rooms.
We got rooms?
Yeah.
I don't think we've asked yet.
Thank you for choosing a place that's actually on the
Yeah.
map that you gave
Did
us.
you already get rid?
I already checked in.
Thank you. Okay, sound good?
Do you mind doing me a favor? See if they have any more sugar cubes.
Why can't you ask if they have more sugar?
He's like,
Because the boy doesn't like me.
what boy?
You could ask the innkeeper for it, though.
Oh yeah. Hey,
That's who I assumed you were wanting to talk to.
So one of the serving girls actually comes over and is like, "Can I get you anything?"
yeah, can I get a bag of sugar cubes?
You see this like, I'll go ask.
Ah, crap.
This very baffled server disappears, and she comes back and she's like, "A full bag?"
Well, I guess it could be half full if need be, but like,
Sure, whatever. It'll be a gold. So she takes it and she's like, "Sure, whatever." Comes back with a bag that's smaller than his, but
it's
still
not the
large.
size of the bag that
And
counts; it's
hands
the
you-
quality of the cubes.
She hands you a bag and she's like, "Anything else?"
I'm good. How about you guys? You guys good?
Okay.
Okay then. Let me know if you need any more sugar.
I need all your sugar. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna get there early.
Hold on. Is there breakfast in the morning?
Is it continental?
There's breakfast is not continental. Paid for room only. So you could.
Well, we didn't even pay for it because they set it up ahead of time.
You see, that's why it was so confused. Like there should be rooms for you. You have to pay for it. There is breakfast. You have to pay for it.
That's fine.
Depending on how expensive the breakfast is.
Probably the same as any other
I think
meal
we're
at
loaded,
the tavern.
man.
So are we all we're all staying in the same inn, right?
Yeah, just
Okay.
you four, technically 5, 6, 7 on the same end.
We're leaving tomorrow morning. What time is it?
It is, by this point, it is like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So they're going to stay here for the night and they're going to head out tomorrow. Crack of dawn.
Is there any mysterious strangers in here?
You mean other than yourselves?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we probably look like weirdos.
Roll perception, I guess.
Look like? I'm pretty sure we are.
Well, they haven't talked to us yet, so
14.
13. Cool. In this tavern, there is, off to the side, you can see a bard who is taking a break. You see a couple patrons. One looks to be, he wears a type of armor, has like a sword, seems to be in his own little world. There's a group like off to your, I guess you're in a circular table. On the other side of the table, there's a group of people just playing a dice game, essentially. That's really about it.
Yeah, I'll join in. I'm down for gambling.
So
I'm
you
down on a vice, okay?
go up to the table and it's.
No, you're only supposed to gamble during the red sun, because that's when you gave up alcohol.
So you guys are gonna approach the table. Okay,
Yeah.
so you approach the table, so it's a one older guy who looks to be about like 70 something, and there's a much younger guy who's maybe probably around your age. How old are you, by the way? You're not that old, are you? You know.
I want to say that we were all around the same age except for the elf.
Yeah. So he's a younger guy, and the older guy seems to be absolutely thrashing this poor younger man for all his worth. And the older man sees him. Can I help you too?
Can I play?
Persuasion.
I would like to play too.
5.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm feeling kind of tired stealing all this guy's money.
Stealing, you scoundrel!
And the younger guy's like, I know, right? So he kind of is like, eh. What do you guys want? Everyone else want to be doing?
can I talk to Urian again, like off to the side, like
Yeah, he's like, yeah, sure.
and then ask
He's
him like if he thinks it's gonna like is this gonna be enough based on our last conversation we had.
Enough what?
Exactly. You're not supposed to know.
Yeah, so he thinks he's like, I think we should be fine.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, we got Win with us.
That doesn't ensure us a win.
Ha!
We're all on the same side here. And see, here's the thing: it's better to move with a smaller group through the forest than a larger group. I think we're gonna be fine.
Wait a minute, this is
If you have,
this
Fine,
is
we're
the
good.
second
If you
time
have-
I've told the
Never been
NPC
there.
to level things out.
What was it played last time?
is there something you want to do before we leave that will make you feel better about this?
I'm going to feed my horse some sugar cubes.
Okay.
He wasn't talking to you.
I was talking to her. This is
Oh,
this
my
is
bad.
this is Urian talking to her.
This is a conversation.
because she is.
My bad, G.
Get out.
So is there something that you wish to do to make you feel better about what we're doing?
If there is, I don't know what.
He's like, I believe that God is watching out for us, and we will be fine.
Which one?
The God. To remember, in this place,
Yeah.
there's a singular God, but at a time, long time ago, it got split into four different entities.
So this is your cosmic fanfiction.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Um,
I thought about asking earlier.
so when they
if the,
say God, they mean the overall being that someday it'll come back together and be, all that fun stuff. Sure.
I'm sorry, go
on. I don't know. Just
if you have reservations, let me know. I'd like to get going as soon as possible. If you're really that nervous.
We did have reservations. We all got our rooms.
You were not here. It's best to say now before we leave.
It's fine. We're good.
I don't know. Just thinking back to childhood. Just like, no, don't want to go there.
The light of God will show us the way.
This is actually just where all the elves go to smoke pot.
It's like...
That's why her parents didn't want her there.
Well, didn't you say it was a rave? Or who said it was something like it's where you go to have a rave or something? Somebody said something to that effect last time, too.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I might just make the same jokes repeatedly.
Is this in relation to the god my father served?
No.
No? Okay.
You are from a far eastern land that has a whole different pantheon.
Cool. But I have no idea what he's talking about.
No, you're not here, it's just these two.
Okay.
Because I took him off to the side,
Yeah,
because you guys still don't know what we're getting ourselves into.
And Wynn seems a
She
little
wants us to go in
tiny
blind.
bit offended that you're questioning her ability, but she's not saying anything. But she has that look like, really?
I'm less so questioning her ability and more so just the fear of going there.
It'll be fine.
I really am going to laugh if it's just almost nothing.
I know, but you think about it, like, if you have a childhood thing where your parents are like, no, and then you get to be an adult and you're like, no, I can't do that because parents said a long time ago, no.
And so he even whispers, like, leans in, don't worry, I even brought extra sets of silver weapons just in case.
That's true. I did forget about that.
So, we good?
We'll see.
We'll see. It'll be fine.
It's fine. We're all fine. It's good.
I'm gonna walk away nervously and just be a nervous wreck.
You just hear, it's fine. When he's talking to Wynn, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just like...
Everyone is definitely going to survive this. TPKs aren't a real thing. You don't have to be afraid of them.
Just an NPC called TPK.
That'd be the most scary meta monster possible.
Okay. So, is there anything else you want to do before you set out on your next adventure?
We have to go to
Sugar cube.
bed.
Yeah, next morning.
What's with you and sugar cubes?
So you go.
I want Lily to like me.
You go into the stables, and immediately the stable boys. What are you doing in here? Stable hams only.
I wanted to give Lily some sugar cubes.
Look, my hand's pretty stable.
He's like, don't worry, I'm taking care of the horses just fine.
Goody.
He's like blocking your way, like a little kid blocking your way. But he's almost as tall as you because you're so short. But you're like 3 times as wide as he is.
No.
Don't hurt the children.
I hate being chaotic good.
Don't!
Fine. No,
Create-
not that.
You
Be
can
chaotic
create
evil.
whatever
I'll deal with
alignment
this
you want.
later.
He's like,
I'll go back inside.
No, ask him for your horse. And then as soon as he brings it to you, give him the sugar cube and be like, okay, you can put the horse back down.
How's that smart? I'll just go inside.
okay.
So that would be
Are we all just gonna go to bed and wake up ready to travel the next morning?
Is there, like, a foresty part nearby?
No.
Okay.
You
I'm
are-
just gonna, like, walk. I'm away from
So essentially,
now.
you're just gonna walk through the fields.
Yeah.
It's just fields and crops.
Because I'm a little mad now. Because, well, I'm just, like, in general, just, like, I don't like this.
I'll
I
take.
like this.
You know, it's not the red sun. I'll drink.
What a wonderful justification for alcoholism. It's not the time I promised to be sober.
The
It's time to be
classic,
drunk.
it's not Sunday.
True.
Okay. So you go out for a walk. You start drinking heavily.
It's whatever 2 gold will give me.
Quite a bit.
That's the plan.
You
The finest
basically
wine.
Basically, you have enough to drink until the red sun, like, straight through now.
I'll drink some higher shelf items,
sure,
and then when it's bedtime, be done.
So the barkeep, like, pulls out 2 different things. So there's, like, now if you want something that tastes good, he pulls it like this, like, fine wine. If you want something that hits hard, it's like,
Ooh.
moonshine,
Ooh,
essentially.
hand me that glass.
Which one?
Just like a glass.
Oh, a glass.
It's 2 bottles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I grab both bottles and go. Moon wine, let's go.
It's like drinking cherry-flavored motor oil.
Oh, God.
Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Let's see if I fail it. Failing is not going to be a problem this particular night, and I failed. 7. Wait, save?
Saving throw.
10. I rolled a 2.
So a little bit comes back up, but it's real strong. It's real strong. And he's like, I had that thought before you told me. He puts them both down now. Well, you drank out of both of them. They're yours now. You paid for them, so.
Thanks.
Yeah. Just keep drinking.
I won't go that fast, but... yeah.
Moonshine with the chaser. Of the finest wine.
I want you to do one more Constitution saving throw for me.
Well, whatever that was. Wherever that was. Hold on. Not bad. 16.
Okay, so you don't wander far in your drunkenness. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say talk to her, but she's okay. That's okay. Okay, so anything you two want to do before we start on the adventure tomorrow?
I was ready to just go to bed.
Okay.
Horse and carrots. There you go.
Okay. So
Watch out for that boy. He
you
won't let you in
get
there.
the same treatments, like stable hands only.
Do the
Have carrots?
So roll persuasion.
You got a persuasion check. He just hates me.
Maybe because I'm nicer.
What does that have to do with it?
16?
He's like 1 carrot.
Okay.
And then it's bedtime.
Then it's bedtime.
Man.
He's more like, then it's my bedtime.
Fair. Okay, I'll go get my horse a carrot.
So you give your horse a carrot.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Okay. Sun sets. You wake up the next morning. Yes.
I want to pray to God.
You are far too drunk to pray to God.
Ah, crap. I have to pray twice as hard
Day
tomorrow.
2 and you already screwed up.
I would like to try.
To be fair,
what does trying look like?
Dear God.
To be fair, you stopped drinking before the red sun, but you are just because you ran out of stuff to drink.
Yeah.
So your prayer amounts to basically like drunken ramblings at the bar, essentially.
No,
God, the stable boy wouldn't
I
let me
went
see
to
my
bed
horse.
by bedtime, like to sleep.
You didn't make it to bed.
Oh no.
That's
You were
that,
too
that,
drunk for
that
that.
roll I gave you was to see where you ended up. So you wake up in the morning underneath the bar with a horrible, horrible headache.
Oh, God doesn't like me.
I'm going to return to the you're an alcoholic.
Recovering.
He's actively recovering from his...
From last night.
Yeah.
I only drank 2 bottles. That's just...
You drink more than 2 bottles. Like, those are just the first ones.
You got a buffet of alcoholism.
Because you gave them 2 gold.
Oh.
And you just see like the barkeep like, thanks for your patronage.
I hope we see you again.
You want some breakfast?
Yeah, what do you got?
It's got some eggs and sausage.
Can you lower your voice?
Eggs and sausage.
Thank you. Does that help with hangovers?
Helps with being hungry.
They both start with, hung.
Silver.
Pretty close.
So you're like, well, you're gonna have to sit up. Okay, come up. So go sit down, and I'll bring it up.
Don't feed me.
You
Like a mother bird.
You have to pay me a lot more than that to get that kind of service.
Give him 20 gold.
How tall are the tables?
Like normal tables like this.
Okay, so I'm a little short, so I'll just lean against the table.
You're like, your chin is on the table. You're just it's like you're sitting there after a couple minutes, a plate of food is pushed in front of you. So the rest of you come down to see.
I would
Gimli.
like to yell, "Good morning!"
Gimli, he's like, just so you know, Gimli got absolutely wasted last night. And you come down to him, he's got his chin on a table, like this, and he's there's a plate of food, he's actively munching a sausage just from that position. And your friend here goes, "Good morning!" So breakfast is 5 copper.
Dang, you overpaid.
Well, I got twice the breakfast.
You do get a decent amount more, and it's just some eggs and sausage.
Yeah, I'll get breakfast.
Okay. So you're going to come down, it's hi, this is going to be a great adventure, don't you think?
Do showers exist in this universe?
No.
I mean, I could give you a
Yes.
shower real quick.
There's a river nearby, too.
You got anything to help a guy wake up?
He looks at Wynn, and she's not using any spells. I tried.
Yeah, wake up juice.
Wait, I got it.
What'd you got?
I got a spell to help him wake up.
Oh no.
Thaumaturgy. Lightning bolt.
Specifically hangover-induced sleepiness.
Ooh, we could try some of the weird potions.
Oh, you know what?
Here's a health potion.
I was thinking cast alarm. And have it for him when anyone comes within 10 feet of it. It just sets off an alarm in his brain.
Do you to give him one of the potions?
Yeah, here's a health potion.
Health potion? One of the bad health potions?
Is it? There's a health, there's a speed, I forget the other two.
Yeah, for the other two.
It is health.
Health.
Yeah.
Alright. This is a health potion.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we need this when we hurt?
Are you hurting?
I hurt.
Well, that could also be Thunder Wave.
That works too. Does health potion actually help for hangovers?
I don't know.
So, here's the thing. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think it would.
Yeah. So
It's just, I hurt.
doesn't really do anything. It tastes terrible for some reason. And
It's good to know.
God, no, I had I was gonna make it a table for the effects. So we'll have to come up with something on the spot now. What do we think?
We can just discover what that is later. I don't know.
Let's see. I had ideas for this, but I just hadn't written it down.
Potion of cracker pants. 1d4 hours later.
Food potion.
Oh, nice. Okay, so in D&D, the official thing, hangovers are apparently treated like poisoned status effects, which means health potions will not help with it.
So yeah, the health potion doesn't change.
What do you know, drinking?
Actually,
I have to know.
I have an idea.
I can fix him. I can actually fix you, but you can go ahead.
Yeah, so we'll get to it.
It's funny.
We'll get
It
to
just
it.
casts really loud spells.
We'll get to it.
Honestly, now I kind of want to take thaumaturgy just to screw with him when it's
Thaumaturgy is fun. It doesn't do anything really. It's just
obnoxious.
you can be obnoxious with it, and it's a cantrip too, so you can be very obnoxious with it. Okay.
Ooh, I have message, so I could just scream in his mind every 5 minutes.
Is that a spell though?
That's a cantrip.
You have a message as a cantrip? I didn't realize it was a cantrip. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, so Urian finishes his breakfast. Okay, you ready to go? I'm sure the caravan is ready for us. You ready?
I'm gonna take a sugar cube. Does that help you wake up?
He's ready.
No, I don't think it would.
Okay.
Okay. So y'all head out. You bring out your horses. The stable hand is very proudly like presenting his horse, like he did such a good job, taking care of his horse. Your horses.
What a good boy. Have a sugar cube.
I was about to say I'd tip him a silver before he said a sugar.
He kind of looks at it and is just like the kind of like the shit I put up with kind of face.
I'd like to give him a silver and tell him I'm sorry for my friend. He's kind of an idiot.
This makes up for it. Okay.
I turn to Lily. I hand her a silver. Be like, here's a eating.
You get like a very because there's no speak with animals is on, so you get like a very indignant like whinny like.
Wait, you gave Lily a silver?
Yeah.
So he refuses it like it's like a poison or something.
Oh.
Good.
Is there a bucket of water
Lily.
nearby?
You find like the water trough for the horses.
He can make
Sugar
one.
cube.
Can I throw it on him?
So you're sitting there doing this, and
Here's a sugar
immediately,
cube.
like ice cold water just on your bald head.
Ice bucket challenge.
My sugar cube is gone.
No, you had already given the sugar cube. It's you're giving the silver.
Oh, he's still confused by it being gone.
It's gone.
Do you feel better now?
What time of year is it?
Summer.
Oh, yeah.
Still morning though, so it's a bit chilly out.
Yeah.
You're good?
Okay. So
Here, Lily, have a sugar cube.
she still refuses it.
Can I?
It's not poison.
Cube?
You can eat a cube. Yeah, you can eat the sugar cube if you want. I don't care.
No, I said offer her
Oh,
a sugar
I'm
cube.
sorry. I thought you was like, I want one.
No.
He just goes.
Just eats the one out of his hand.
Really, she takes it from you.
Tell me I'm a good horse.
The hell is this?
Doesn't say anything because there's no speak with animals on. So. Okay.
Okay, wait, I want to try an experiment.
As we're doing, can I just like turn speak with animals for me? Because I want to hear the conversation going
She's
on.
like, my parents warned me about people like you. He's already tried to poison me with silver. I can't eat silver.
What's wrong with this horse? It's a sugar cube.
Don't worry, silver is pretty inert when it comes to biological things. It can't poison you.
Nerd.
I mean, he is the intelligent one of the party.
I am the art
Makes
listener,
sense.
so...
I'm trying to be nice to this horse. Why won't it accept
So
my
like,
sugar
Yurian
cube?
rides up. You guys coming?
Yeah, we're
Are we, okay.
I'm trying.
We can walk and talk.
I'm trying.
Okay, walk and talk.
Here, let me try this. Lily, I'm gonna take out a carrot, and give the carrot to Gilly. Try this. It came from me.
It's tainted now.
I was actually thinking of trying the same thing.
It's okay.
Roll a persuasion check. Or animal handling or persuasion.
Ah, crap.
Do you suck at both?
Persuasion. Unnatural 20.
Now you should start making him always do animal handling since he wanted persuasion.
So she like very, very slowly takes a bite of it and goes, now I await to die.
I love this horse.
I promise you, it's okay.
Your promises mean
So
nothing.
as you guys are moving out,
I've heard what kind of a person you're.
a caravan of at least like 20 different like wagons and like carts, tons and tons of people. They're ready to head out. Are you ready to head out as well?
You should start telling his horse about the
Sure.
people that he kidnapped and put in the
I
dungeon in
don't
our house.
think we need to be doing that. She does not need to have that on her conscience.
What other horrible things can we tell her about Ghibli?
Oh my god.
Okay, so are we ready to head out then for this next leg? So, since we are a person down, I'm going to go ahead and stop here so we can start with the full party next time on this new quest. So, you can go ahead and shut things down, Richard.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, bye. So we have the full party next time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
I'm
whole
gonna
thing.
skip just